Minecate gifted 20 subs.
Hi guys. Sorry. I was uploading a story, but I couldn't get a good picture. But I got one, so everything's fine. The world didn't end. No one exploded. How are we doing? I dressed up again. Fuck. Oh, fuck, I'm too powerful. It's all just a ploy to get you to come to my stream. Sorry, Bitsky. I'm so sorry. I don't know if it's gonna happen. You're just gonna have to wait until the subathon, okay?
Okay. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, ladies, now let's get into formation. Give me a P. Give me an R. Give me an I, M, E. I like that prime all the time. Give me a P. Give me an R. Give me an I, M, E. I like that prime all the time.
Well, there is gonna be another one September 1st, but I thought you said you might have been on vacation or something. But yeah, if you're not in the Discord, I released this at like almost 5 a.m. my time. I will release more. I am working on more, but this is your formal invitation. You're invited. September 1st. I believe that's a Monday. Let me double check. It is a Monday. Yeah, how do you RSVP? That's a great question. On my mother, it'll be fun. If you can read this, I curse you to be there or be square. We were all up waiting for the announcement, stayed up till the morning for it. Yeah, I don't know why everyone was up, honestly. There were so many people up, which made me feel confident in making that announcement. But yeah, hi everyone. I hope you're doing well. Wait, what the fuck? I was wondering, Minock, you were like, oh, I just gifted subs because I knew. I was like, what do you mean you gifted subs? I didn't even see that you gifted 20 subs. Hello? What the fuck? Thank you. Also, here's the fit check. Don't look at my toes. Don't look at my toes, please. The shirt is new. Nothing else is new, just the shirt. Anyways, I've been distracted from saying hello to everyone. Okay, that's first and foremost ever always, every time. Okay, so hello Zach and Minock and Joe and Moon and Garbage Can Jones. Hi Garbage Can, if you're still here. And Armor and Cookie-nator. I almost said Cockinator. That'd be a good name. And Heck and Stoner and did I say hi to Corvid and Wave and I mean, we know Bitsky's here. And Mizzy. Hi, Mizzy. I like the new color. Hi, Ben. Thank you, Kath. Speaking of Ben, I mentioned this, I think, like a stream or two ago, but he loaned me this, which I might end up buying one for myself. Apparently it was like $500. But, you know, I have $500 right now. It has like almost 10 gigs on it. It's a hotspot. So on Sunday, yes?
I found this little orphan by yourself.
Oh no. Sugar? Is that your name? You look like a sugar. Come here.
But she really did not like me taking her through outside to get in here.
She doesn't like being
She started
outside.
flailing.
Ever since she fell in the pool, she does not want to go outside, which is understandable. Isn't that right, honey? You want down? Go on. You guys couldn't see on camera, but she like jumped back because the rug surprised her, I guess. She's not used to it being in here. Which, by the way, the rug doesn't really fit in my room. I don't know if you can tell. I have to have it pushed back, otherwise my chairs will run into it. Hi everyone. Yeah, you must have not been here for that. Yeah, she fell in the pool. It's not a long story. Give me 1 second. So this happened like, I want to say a few months ago. If I recall correctly, Sugar was like interested in, I didn't force her to go outside. She just wanted to go outside. and she was exploring. I was watching her to make sure she didn't do anything like jump in the pool. But then I don't know I can't remember what it was, but I went to go into Mila's unit and she has a screen door that like slams shut. It will literally hurt you really badly if you don't hold it. If you don't hold it, it'll like really fast. And oh, I think Fito had gotten out. And so I was putting Fito back inside Mila's unit. And so I needed both my hands and I couldn't use my other hand to slam or like to keep the door from slamming. And so when the door slammed, it scared her. And she happened to be right next to the pool. And so she just like, I didn't see it happen. I just heard it. But like she just fell in. And she could swim. She could swim. We immediately grabbed her and like took care of it. And yeah, Sugar did, but this was a while ago. Nate just hadn't heard about it. Britt is doing wonderful. I just played Peak with her. I also heard via her Discord because she mentioned while we were playing Peak, like how old some of her computer parts were. And she then made an announcement about like how shitty and old her computer was. And like if people could maybe help her with like getting new PC parts. And then I think it was all funded in like a night. So now she's going to have a brand new PC to play all these games. Yeah, she's a dog groomer now. But yeah, anyways, what I was originally saying is this is a hot spot. Part of the reason why my IRL streams aren't that good quality wise is because I don't have good internet. Like I don't have a good signal, good Wi-Fi. I try to use my hotspot, but it like doesn't really work. So there's some left over from like when Ben, I don't know how it works, but there's leftover gigabytes of like internet. And so on Sunday, I'm going to take this and hopefully, fingers crossed, that will help. The problem is it's really hot this week and you can't really do anything about the weather besides like just be in the shade. And that is a big problem as well. Yeah, it's 96 right now with a high of 100. On Sunday, it's going to be 92. I don't know what it'll be in Calabasas. Probably similar. Hi, Crowfish Guitar Guy. Oh, 89. That's better. Hopefully it's 89. I see her on Instagram all the time. She's so awesome. I'm so proud of her. Yeah. And she sent me my rings back. I forgot them when I visited her when I went home. And she just gave them back to me. So I have my rings again. It's very happy, very good, very nice, very pog. That's okay, Nay. We can't all be Vandy. Did I burp? I didn't even notice. Thank you, Joe. Even though you hate it, thank you for counting it. What's up, Haas? How's Philly? Is it cold? No, it's not cold there. What the fuck is wrong with me? Dumb question. So does it like charge up on data and is able to transmit it to your phone better than your phone can access a cell tower or something? Essentially, at least for the Rose Bowl, Ben would probably be able to explain this better, but for the Rose Bowl, there's so many people there that the internet is just kind of slow, I think. And also, yeah, so I'm going to have it set up where I did this during the last subathon because Ben helped me set this up. I haven't been doing it since then because honestly, I just kind of forgot. But essentially what I'm going to do is have my stream on my computer as like a failsafe in case stream goes down, then it'll just go to my computer and you'll just see like my room. And then this. So my computer and this will both be supporting the stream. And then like that should help. I don't know, Critical. She moved. So before she moved, it was farther. I don't want to say because I think she's more private than I am, honestly. I would tell you, but I don't know if it's mine to say. Especially because some people might know where I live, you know? I got to visit Chicago at one point because I've been to most of the big cities in the US. I love Chicago, but I'm biased. I've always wanted to go to Lollapalooza there. But this is what it looks like. It's called a Solus 5G. Yeah, I'm in LA actually, specifically. Now, I've been here for almost a year, just about a year. Oh, I also have the box from the PO, which I have to renew. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend like the $200. I think it's between $100 or $200 to renew it. So please keep sending me stuff to the PO box, so I don't waste my money. In fact, it would be so awesome if people sent stuff to the PO box for the subathon, and I could have like so many packages to open. That'd be amazing. You know, I don't think I've ever opened more than like 4, maybe 5 packages at once. Besides Christmas time. I will be checking it before the subathon, but anything that I get, I even considered doing it with this one, but Tears had been waiting for so long. It's funny because I don't even think he's here right now, but he'll see it in the like the VOD or like a clip or something. I was considering doing this one, but yeah, everything that is sent to the PO box between now and the subathon, I will wait to open it until the subathon. Of course, Vandy. I saw the label, so I know it's Gamer Sups. I'm gonna assume it's Yeb's bottle, and that's what I hope it is, and I'm right. I'm 100% right. That I knew it was gonna be that. As soon as I saw it was Gamer Sups, and I knew it was from T. Oh, I love the color. You know how I am about green. Yeah, this is sick. I would never shut up if I had a cup with me on it as a hot anime girl. Oh my god, the stickers of her cats. That's so fucking sick. And like her little highlights as well. There's her cats. I wonder what this means on the side. That is... I know that's Ri, because I know how to spell my name in Japanese from when I lived there for a short period of time. It's what is she doing on the rug? Let me see if I actually still remember. Someone has given me a rock before and I still have it. So you're more than happy to give me rocks. This is my name. Wait, why can't I remember? Hello? It's this. Wait, how is it like that? And more or less. So they don't have an I in Japanese. I mean, sorry, an L. So instead of Lisa, it's Risa. Wrong sa. What sa? What other sa? Oh, this sa? That sa. You're right. I thought it looked wrong. Well, you get the point. No? How can there be multiple? Ah. Yes. Yes, that is it. Yes. Like, isn't that so easy to write? Ignore this. That's so easy to write. Obviously, it looks really bad because I'm doing it with the mouse, but concrete. I wonder why it says concrete. She just did a 360. I just messed up my camera. You better do something. Her tail's getting puffy. Sugar. I love when her tail gets puffy. Damn, your name is long in katakana, Minok. Have I told you guys that every time I go to the grocery store, she always licks the plastic? Whoa! Also, hi, Dreadful. Have you met Sugar? There's kanji, katakana, and then there's romanji. So an interesting thing about Japanese is, and this is part of the reason why I love Shogun so much. Shogun is so historically accurate, and the acting that these people had to commit to not only speak old Japanese, but also in like a different dialect, and they had to very much embody what it used to be like in Japan at that time, like very historically accurate. But modern day Japanese uses a lot of words from like English or just other countries. Like, for example, cake. There is a Japanese word for cake, I'm pretty sure. Or like for a lot of these examples, there are actual words for it in Japanese. Yeah, borrowed words. But like instead of using a Japanese word for cake, they'll just be like keiku. It's essentially just, it's English, but with the Japanese alphabet and Japanese pronunciation. What Ben said. Don't. No. She's literally so much more playful now. I was genuinely concerned with how much she would sleep and all that for a while. Oh, there's also sample packs in here, and it comes with stickers. Okay, let me push my camera back. That's pretty good. Would bubble wrap show up on if I turn my gain up? I'm gonna pause the music for a sec. Oh, actually, it's so low anyways. I'll turn it up after this. Is this good? I can't, or sorry, is this good? I can't tell. all of it. I thought bubble wrap was supposed to be like a good ASMR one, but that honestly didn't necessarily, it wasn't as poppy as I thought it would be. Let me turn the music up. And then do you guys want to start a Spotify jam? My friend and I went hiking today and we came back to his friend parked in the driveway. He came over to use our microwave. He has his own microwave. Maybe he was just lonely. You know, there's a male health epidemic. Maybe it was a cry for help, actually. Pretty cool. Thank you, T, even though you're not here right now. Unironically, a very cool cup, and I'm happy to have it, and I will be using it. I'm not supposed to let her play with the rug, but she's not doing any harm. No, she's not. She's just a crazy little crack kitty. Speaking of crack, I'm gonna go smoke some. I would smoke with you guys, but I'm trying to be a more responsible cat parent. So I'll be right outside the door. You can smoke with me in spirit, you know? I'll be thinking of you as I puff. Okay? You'll have sugar though, you'll be fine. The music is still so quiet. Why do I have it so quiet? Okay, add music to the Spotify jam, please. I'll be right back. No, you can't follow me. No. Were you trying to ambush me? You know, she has started doing that. Most of the time she doesn't, what is it called where you see it? She doesn't see it through most of the time. But I've seen her do the thing that cats do where they're like, and they wiggle like they're about to pounce on you. I've seen her do that so many times. She's actually only pounced on me like once or twice. So it's moments like that where I always wonder what she would be like if she had vision. I feel like she would be on a lot of crack. She was squashed against the floor waiting for you. Sugar? Sugar? Are you itchy? I want to put this cat into my body. I want to sew her inside of me. Like, you don't understand. Like, I never understood the people that had those, you know, the people that were like, no, I literally birthed my cat. Like, I literally have a C-section, or sorry, what the fuck do you call it when you go and they like look at the baby and they do the heart rate and they put that fucking gel all over your belly? I literally have an ultrasound picture of her in my womb. Like, she is, I did birth her. That is my daughter. She was just taken away at birth. Weren't you, Sugar? Come here. Sugar, come here. Lazy. Listen to me. I bet if I start screaming, she'll come. But I don't really... Ah! 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 It worked though. Like, she did come. What? Meow. Meow. She must be playing a video game again. No, literally, they're so used to... I think any animal that has the pleasure of staying in this household, if they are here for long enough, will become bomb-proof, because this household is just very chaotic. I feel like there's always something going on. And so, like, the animals here are pretty well-rounded in that sense, you know? Like, Toph is genuinely such a good dog. In part, I think, low-key, because of the fact that I pet sit. Like, there's just so many animals in and out. He listens so well compared to Jack. I literally thought the other day that Jack was hard of hearing because he only listens to you if you're yelling at him. And then sometimes he doesn't even listen to you if you're yelling at him, because he's not supposed to run around and like have really intensive play until Saturday, which is like half of his stay. He's here for a week, more than half, because he just got neutered. But he's a puppy who wants to play. And so I yell at him not to play, but he doesn't listen to me. And then I try to stop him and he will run me over. Like, when he just runs to me, I just move out of the way, because I'm like, I'm not risking my life. I'm not risking a concussion to make you stop, because he will plow me over. You have to yell to him for him to hear you on the top of the floor. Yeah. But he's a good boy. He's learning. Because he's a puppy, he's learning. Like, I'm making him wait at the door. Last time he was here, he was panting. My necklace is like, fuck. My necklace is stuck in my mouse pad, so now it's gonna like pull a loop out. Ah! What the fuck? I don't know if you guys heard that. Am I just gonna have to rip it? Okay, well, I ripped it and I broke my necklace. It stayed. It was this cable. But it's plugged all the way in. I think this is like like an adapter, so I think maybe the adapter in it like don't fit perfectly together, you know? I think Ham can fix it too. I need my rice necklace to be fixed. I've never worn it because the like pendant always falls out, but I need to fix it. Also, hi /Kai. I have been honestly really good. I hope you have as well. I think I'm thriving right now, low key. I've got to go. Love you, chat. Love you, Lisa. I hope you're all doing well and or become well sooner than later. You're all my mouth is so dry. Bitsky, have so much fun. You know, if you come back for the subathon, you'll get a chance to see me in that way. You know? Sugar by System of a Down. Sugar. 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 I literally love this color so much. Surprisingly, I'm live all the time. I think that maybe you're just never on Twitch when I am, maybe. Or maybe you just haven't been opening Twitch. Bye, Bitsky. Everyone say bye if you haven't already. Are we supposed to hear it? The song is really loud. Like, that's the song and that's me. I feel like that's audible. How do I give my audio mix? See? You can't hear that? What, you want to be like that loud? Can you hear it now? Your voice dominates. Shouldn't my voice dominate? Don't you want my voice to dominate? Is that better? Or is it still dominating too hard? I don't want it to drown me out, but also I want you to be able to hear it. So like genuinely, let me know. That's the problem I have with Spotify is some songs, it's too quiet. Other songs, it's fine. At 20 decibels? That's close enough. Good enough, I'd call it. Oh, also, I'm gonna take Saturday off. I'm letting you guys know that ahead of time. I'm gonna work on subathon planning. And then also the reason why I decided to take Saturday off is because I'm making up for it with the IRL stream on Sunday. You know? So it'll still be 4 streams this week. You just won't get an extra one. How's Twitch been going? I remember way back when you were still playing MC Bed Wars and stuff. At the moment, this is probably, not being dramatic at all, of 2025, which, are we like halfway into 2025? Do I even want to know? I don't know, maybe like 2-4. I don't fucking know. This is like the best I have done. And it's a pure coincidence. Way over half. I checked. I went to go live. I went to go edit my stream info and I saw this number and I like shit my pants, literally. I had to go take a shower and change my underwear. It was this whole thing. Had to make sure I didn't stain my chair. It was like liquid. I don't know why. I've never had liquid come out of my butthole like that before. But anyways, I have never had this many sub points outside of a subathon. And it's purely a coincidence because 2 random people came into my stream in the same month and like gave me a lot of money out of nowhere. Which never happens. Like, that is a very rare thing. It's amazing and I'm very happy, obviously. Why the fuck wouldn't I be? But it's not rare. It is rare and it's not something that will happen all the time by any means. A random person, Stumpy, who I know nothing about, except that he said he works in finance. And I got him to follow and he said he might be back. So here's to hoping. Also, hi Rex. I think maybe the reason why my poop was so liquidy is because I got like a stuffed churro sampler last night. Because I felt really financially. I haven't ordered DoorDash. I think Eddie's ordered DoorDash, and I've gotten food from him ordering, but myself, ordering hasn't happened at all in 2025 since I moved here. And so I was feeling quite bold. And I ordered a stuffed churro sampler. One of them was guava, which is disgusting. Don't get a guava stuffed churro. That wasn't a bit? No, it's a bit. What are you talking about? Wonder if he has blue eyes or if he's 6'5". Yeah, I wonder what he thinks of Sydney Sweeney. Is it because I have this sticker? It was like one of the only places that was, because I originally wanted a slice of cake, a slice of pie. I don't like cake, I like pie. But I couldn't find anywhere open that was selling slices of pie for guess how much they were. Guess how much these places were selling for a slice of pie. And not even like a big slice of pie, like a skinny slice of pie or cake. Like the kind of shit they give you at the Cheesecake Factory, but maybe even smaller. $14 a sliver, $9.45, 400 subs worth. Are we jamming? We are. If you'd like to join the jam, it's the pinned message. The only thing is you won't be able to like skip or pause. So if you want control over your own music, just like join the jam, add your music, leave the jam. They were like $16.50 a slice. So I ended up getting the churro sampler, which was a lot more bang for your buck, except for the fact that I did not eat the fourth churro and I kind of figured this would happen. Guava and a churro do not go together, in my opinion. Hi, Zawa. Changed your name again. Why Zawa? Buddha Zawa. So, yeah. It's a fruit, I'm pretty sure. Wildfires in different states, Arizona too, Cali. Yeah, we got a wildfire alert the other day here, or just a fire alert maybe. Now that I've heard about your butt squirts, that was a bit. Okay, I just made it sound really believable. Sure, it was, bestie. My bowel movements are very healthy. Okay, not that you need to know that. Why would you even want to? You're weird. But have a good night, Stumpy. Sleep well. Outdoor fires are banned here until October. Where do you live again, Critical? What's your address? Any more water? Oh yeah, fucking Canada, right? That's not the county where two little girls went missing and like the mother and stepfather had no idea, or like said they had no idea. I wonder if there's been an update on that, because they had been searching for, I think, like weeks in the woods and everything, and they hadn't found them. Girl and a boy. It is. Look at me. Okay. Has there been an update? Because I feel like I saw that like a month or two ago. I don't know. The passage of time doesn't fucking make sense to me. I kind of understand why ancient cultures had those sundials and whatnot, because like I don't ever fucking look at my calendar. What are you talking about? The only reason I have to know what month it is because of pet sitting. As of 5 days ago, no new news. Yeah, I feel like at this point they're not going to find them alive. What? Sundials? Like the ancient people? Where like the sun would tell you what time it was? Right, Kai? This music is so intense. It's been almost long enough to change it again. I don't really know. I got it from the Kaiji soundtrack? Kaiji? Oh, a manga. I've never heard of it. Oh, excuse me. Neck Rogo Bicken. What a name. I consider myself pretty musically ambiguous, but then it gets but then I listen to music like this and I'm like, okay, maybe not this. Necro Goblin Con. Oh yeah, of course. The N is the opposite of silent. What do you call it when there's not a letter there, but you're supposed to pronounce it as if the letter was there? I'm sorry, but I'm not calling him Necro Goblin Con when there's no N in his name. Maybe he should have put that in his name. I came to the realization that I'm not a fan of metal the other day. How did you come to that realization, Mizzy? Was it because someone cued it in stream or something else? The letter is omitted. Is there any other case where a letter is omitted in English, but you still pronounce it? Probably. But I'm just being a hater. I don't know. It just doesn't vibe with my soul. It ends with an N. Okay. Good point? Question mark? Necronomicon. Wait, that's your name, kind of, nay? What the fuck does that mean again? Hi, Nymph. Where is my diaper rash cream? Has anyone seen my diaper rash cream? I try to enjoy it. A normal thing to ask. It's a grimoire. What the fuck is H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu Mythos? Does that have to do with bringing the dead back to life? Literally, where did I put it? She's so long. Sugar is so long. She's so long. Oh, Sugar. Oh. Oh, my. What are you doing? Oh, you little Damon. Hi, Astorinator. I mean, yesterday or Tuesday, it was a high IQ. Not every stream is a high IQ stream, but when it's a high IQ stream, it's a high IQ. Like, it's really high. Sugar, you keep coming closer to me. No, there's no catnip on this rug at all. She just likes when rugs are folded up, and she just likes blankets. Something about it is just to her taste. It is only because the rug is not perfectly flat that she's doing that. We do have a poop command, but does that mean that we're less intelligent? I don't think so. I think there are other reasons that make at least me less intelligent. I won't speak for others. Well, hello. Do I have the ADHD tag? I have so many tags, I can't keep them straight. I don't know if I've ever had someone join because of that tag, or at least tell me that they did. I need a napkin to wipe this off. I guess I'll just wipe it off on myself. Caveman didn't have a poop command. Caveman didn't have a lot of things, okay? ADHD. ADHD tag. Sugar. How are you doing? What day are you having? How's everyone's day? I'm having an 8 out of 10 day. Cave DHD. Cave DHD. You have some pretty good one-liners for Range Bananas. The problem is when someone who is known for their humor, at least to me, you know, such as yourself, is present in my, don't attack my toes, present in my community, now you have to uphold that level of humor. Otherwise, it will be like a disappointment almost. You know, she's still attacking my feet. I'm just trying to not give her a reaction. I'm flying to Seattle tomorrow. What for, Michael? I'm sick, but not at work, so W. It's almost 3 a.m. here, but the day was like a 4 out of 10. Wait, where do you live? There's a lot of people here where I am, and I'm avoiding all of them and watching Twitch. Where are you? Where is everyone? I'm setting up for the big season 4 betrayal. See? That's what I'm talking about. My brother's getting married. Oh, what do you think of the bride? Do you approve? Switzerland. Oh my God. Are you related to PewDiePie? What do you think of PewDiePie? I don't hold my end of the bargain. I've disappointed Lisa a lot in this matter. You can't assume that. I just woke up, so I refuse to commit to my day being good or bad yet. I ain't letting life make me a liar. Good point. She is the best. I'm so happy for them. But you don't want to like lay in a row at all. You don't feel jealous of what they have. Always assume it's a man marrying a woman. Awful ally. Awful ally. I did assume. I don't have anything else to say to that. But if Michael had said it was a man, I'd be like, oh, cool. You know, just because I'm assuming doesn't mean that I'm like homophobic. You know, it just means that I don't think before I speak. You know, I know him by name, but never watched him. Is he from Switzerland? Yes, actually. He's Swedish, yeah. That's the funny part. That's my whole bit. Yeah, you assuming. You know what happens when you assume? You make an ass. Oh my, wait, oh my God. Oh my God, wait. Guys, I forgot that Sweden and Switzerland aren't the same. I know that they're not. Like I do in my heart of hearts, I know that they're not. But it's the fact that they sound so similar that I get them mixed up. Okay, this is a very low IQ stream, I guess. My brain is deciding that today is a low IQ day. They're 2 different names and places. Breaking news, grass is green. They share the first 2 letters. I'm sorry that you don't understand how my brain works. I don't expect you to understand how my brain works, but I just need you to believe me that I genuinely think that they are similar in my brain. Oh, I forgot that was still a thing. I was expecting TTS to start taking. Does it even work still? There is a similar problem with Austria and Australia. See, I don't get that confused because my grandma's mother is Hungarian/Austrian. So like, because I have that tie, I know they're different. Like I know the distinction, you know, it's like Sweden and Switzerland have never really crossed my mind that much. Which country is it? Is it Switzerland that they have like all the banks at and every rich person puts their money in? Not Sweden, right? That's Switzerland, because they have like, it's a very safe place and they're a very neutral country. And so like, there's a lot of reasons to put your money there. That's about all I know about Switzerland and the mountains and like how it has very good natural defense. And all I know about Sweden is like PewDiePie. Also because Australia looks like Scooby-Doo. I get, maybe for you. The fuck does that mean? The fuck does what mean? You got to provide context in the message because I'm talking like at least 40 miles an hour. I would love to visit. What country was it based off of when they did Midsummer? Was it Sweden or Switzerland? Okay, I don't want to visit Sweden. No, it does look a little bit like Scooby-Doo. I see it. I forgot to click the reply button. Like, here, stick with me. Stick with me. Paint, my good friend. Which is funny because I'm watching a Great Dane right now, but his ears aren't pinned, so. This one is like a pinned Doberman. Or, sorry, Great Dane. How do I do the size? It's not big enough. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this is the ears. And that's the nose. And that's the neck. Do you see it now? And like those are the jowls. I'm concerned if you don't see it. Like this ear is a little fucked up. Like it's not straight. If this one was straighter, maybe it would make more sense. But these are the ears. This is the nose. This is like the jowls right here. His eye would be somewhere in this area. And this is the neck. It's Scooby-Doo's face. Or Great Dane's face. Yeah, that movie genuinely made me uncomfortable, Michael. Tasmania's the collar. Yeah, like the little collar tag. Oh my God. Wait, that's even better. I see that too. That's creative. Wait, Sweden is also known for cheese? I'm from Wisconsin and we're known for cheese. So like maybe we could cheese it out, have a cheese fight. A cheese royale, if you will. All right. Wait. I need all the Australians in chat to let me know where you live. Do you live in the dog or do you live in the cat? Are you cat or dog? Cheese curds are mid. I'm not like a fiend for them. But for example, when I go home to Wisconsin, because there's no Culver's near me, I do get the cheese curds. I think they're good, but they're not something I would eat like consistently. It would be like a once in a while kind of thing. Like, oh, it's been a while since I've had cheese curds. I think there can be good cheese curds. I think that there's a potential that maybe you haven't had good ones. But also, if you don't like cheese and fried things, then it would make sense why you don't like cheese curds. I'd say 95% are in cat. Yeah, geographically speaking, I figured there would be more people in the kitty cat. I think the Scandinavian countries look like a cock and balls. They 100% do. I'm much more accepting of being cat dog. It is way too hot in the dog. Have you ever stayed in the bush? I have a friend from Door County who introduced me to them. They're pretty good. She'd be squeaking the curds on her teeth. The squeak sound isn't part of the appeal for me. If anything, I kind of wish I'm indifferent to the squeak at the very least. Wait, I forgot to eat. I need to go get some yogurt. I'll be right back. Okay. Yogurt time. I thought I ate enough earlier to not be this hungry this quickly, but the weed is probably having an effect. Which, by the way, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I did smoke a little bit before stream while Ham was talking to me. They came in here and wanted to ask me some questions about D&D because before our first session, I didn't really get to delve that deeply into like my character's backstory or just like her story period. So we did a lot of figuring. We figured out a lot of that, and I kind of wanted to share it with you guys since I know some of you are interested in D&D yourself. Keep in mind, I've never played like anything besides a one shot. So I'm a turtle. I'm the same turtle that I played in our one shot because I liked my character so much. And like our world is set in kind of like a region of islands with kind of a piratey kind of theme. And originally, because I was reading the turtle background, and I think it mentioned something that prompted me to say this. If I can find it. Here we go. It's a species that I feel like is just very much me in a lot of ways. Dragons are to dragonborn as turtles are to turtle in Dungeons and Dragons. Turtles live a relatively nomadic and simple life as farmers near coastlines, with their shells protecting them from harsh weathers. As a relatively peaceful ancestry, turtles are rarely violent and aggressive. However, they do have a thirst for adventure, with a longing to explore the wilderness outside their homes. Players interested in creating a character with an innocent desire to explore the world can find the turtle perfect for their needs. Moreover, their strong stature and timid nature holds a lot of character development potential. So that, amongst other information that I read somewhere, led me to... I played very much into them being like nomadic and peaceful and like kind of one with nature. And obviously this takes from like the real world, like Hawaii, and all of that is a very big motivating or inspiration. But like essentially me and my people live on a reservation that has been not colonized, but like there's a resource that is being mined there. And it is exploiting our land and it's polluting our land. And so like turtles are supposed to be able to live to 850 years old, or at least I read that somewhere. I don't know if that's actually true to the official D&D whatever, because I read originally that they only live to be 50. But they have like a really high infant mortality rate. And so like it's the 5th generation of like, so 250 years since they've like come and essentially like wreaked havoc on our land. And also they've like secluded us, kind of like North Sentinel Island, where like we're very isolated, you know? So there's about like 400 turtles in our little tribe. And because we're so isolated, we haven't had like, no one's been able to leave and find, I guess, mates who are not, I guess, related to you, at least loosely. And so over time, they've like kept a record of their lineages because of this. And they've essentially run out of eligible people to have children with besides like someone they're related to. And like each generation is becoming smaller and smaller, kind of like a little bit Expedition 33 in that way. And like a turtle's main goal in life, and one of my goals as a character, is to have a child. And I'm like 40 years old, so I'm near the end of my 50-year-old lifespan, and I haven't had a chortle yet because hi cyber optic nerd, because I don't want my child to be born into like this my land that is so deteriorated that like they would either probably die because of the high mortality rate, or they would like not live a long or good life. I think they lay eggs, yeah. And so Ham has not really told me about, like, Ham's the DM and they've been doing the world building, but essentially there's this stone, and we've lost like a lot of our history as well, and like our connection to our culture. And that's why I like speak common and stuff like that. And also like the people who have taken over our land are like automatas or whatever. Oh, I hope you enjoy, Sarah. That has to be hard. But there's this stone that Ham like essentially, this was more so Ham's idea, but I love it a lot, and so I went with it. But there's this stone that is, we know that like our people know it's important, but we don't remember why. Like we've kind of lost that throughout like the last 250 years. So I know it's important and that like it can help save my people, essentially. Automatons. And also like we worship Mother Nature. And so we have like a very close relationship with her. And I think the stone might be related in that way. That's like something we're going to figure out in the story. But that is essentially what we did, is we figured out my background. Cause I know like when I made my character sheet, one of my goals, cause they have you like do a drop down list. And one of them was like to have children. And so at one point also, I'm probably going to die of like old age or something and become my child. Automaton. She is a druid, yes. He's going to a showing of the townhouse I applied for out near him, and they're going through with their application. It's a 2-bed, 2.5 bath. That's so much room too. How many, do you have any, you have a cat, right, Sarah? Or does just Zach have cats? How many animals are there going to be? Druids use side door? What does that mean? Nice. It's a hippie joke. What are you, fucking, are you a hippie or something? I fucking give up, bro. I'm sorry. You understand what I'm saying. You know? I don't know why it's that complicated. Automaton. Automaton. Automaton? Automaton? Is that it? Automaton? That's not how I fucking talk. Automaton? Automaton. I said automaton. Hello to Brazil. It's a fucking robot, okay? Excuse the cum on my lips. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, magic robot, sorry. I don't know. I didn't know they existed until like an hour ago. Genuinely, I don't know why this is, but I feel like yogurt tastes better when I lick it. Which I don't want to do in front of you guys because that's weird, but like, yummy. For the first few months or so, only my cat will be in the townhouse because he has 2 of them and we not be too far away from his parents. So we can slowly acclimate our cats. That's a good idea. That emote is insane. I felt like you said Brazil very discouraged. Yeah, because it's also, there's only Mizzy. Only she's in the jam right now. So if anyone else would like to help take the burden off of her, that would be amazing. But I understand if you just aren't feeling it right now. Okay. Just wanted to point that out. But yeah, I'm discouraged because like I felt like I already got this point across to you, Giovanni. I'll say it very slowly so you can understand me. Sorry, let me speak slower. I don't give a fuck about Brazil. Minus the rainforest. Love that. I'd go there for the rainforest. Not metal. Yeah, just please no metal. Please. And maybe I don't want to say hi to Brazil every single day. I would say hi to Giovanni every single day. I wouldn't say hi to Brazil every single day. Like hardcore metal? Also no. The movie Brazil? I don't know if I've even seen that. Low key. How do I not get it on my lips? This? I've never seen it. It's 1985. This looks creepy. Why are old movies so fucking creepy? I don't want to watch this shit. Ew. It looks like it smells bad. Looks like it smells like an old person's home in that movie. Goddamn. Sorry. I just had to say that. Robert De Niro. Isn't De Niro money in Spanish? Or sorry, dinero. Look at me, bilingual queen. Como está? Whatever. I don't know. We have some people getting up there in age. Soon there are going to be people in my chat that can get the senior discount. And you know what? I'm happy for you. You deserve that. You've had a long, tumultuous life, probably. I think it's because my camera is so angled, you know? That's why I look like that person. Sorry, don't mind me just lubricating. That's insane. 22. I find it infuriating when people like to pretend that even being 30 is old. I don't feel like 30 is old at all. I don't know. I think people's concept of age is fucking whack at the moment. They've lost the plot. Which is funny because it's all going to happen to us. You're either going to age or you're going to die. And I'd rather age. All right. Oh my God. Speaking of parents aging, I wasn't going to bring this up because I wasn't going to just bring it up unless it was relevant, but now it's relevant and I'm thinking about it. I called my mom because I borrowed money from them and I've paid them back like half. Originally they took it all out of my account, but then they were like, "Oh, you can pay it back to me to us slowly." My mom still has access to my account, which I should fix that. I need to get an account that doesn't have. I made that account when I was a minor, so she had to be on that. You know. Thank you, Mizzy. But she keeps taking money out and not telling me, and I'm like, "Can you tell me when you take money out so I'm not like, why is my money like, you know, keep me in the fucking loop? Like I'm paying you back, but like don't just take it." Thank you, Giovanni. But I called her to ask, like, have you taken any more money out? And she was like, yes. And I was like, why didn't you tell me? Because I told you to tell me. But anyways, she was like, oh yeah, I'll get that. Give me some time to get that to you because I haven't been able to walk for a week. I was like, okay, that's that's a lot. I guess she has really bad sciatica. And she told me that when she would walk like an old person whose head like is just down like this. Like she couldn't lift her head up, and that she like, they gave her steroids or something and it didn't do anything. And then she was like, yeah, I went to the chiropractor twice and that's helped. But I was like, in my head, not the fucking, I honestly think the chiropractor is part of her problem. Now that I'm older, they had me going to the chiropractor when I was like 11 or 12. And I think that also did damage to me, but I can't convince her. Like I've tried to tell her that it's not what you think it is, but she just won't listen to me. So when she said that, I was like, great, the chiropractor is really going to help with that. But yeah. There's a reason why I don't call my mom. Like every time I call her, it's always bad news, you know? So yeah, speaking of parents not aging well, I think my mom is not taking care of herself and she is not aging well. And that's sad to see. Not to like make the stream sad. I'm not trying to make anyone sad, but like I couldn't even take her to the national park. Like she couldn't even go on like a easy hike without needing to sit down and like rest. No, what you want is a massage. You want a deep tissue, like any massage is better than a chiropractor. I wouldn't know to harass a particular store in Wisconsin. Oh yeah, my parents were sending me AI videos from from Facebook. I'm used to only saying Facebook with Marketplace, not just Facebook. But he was sending me like Trump AI videos and I was like, oh my fucking God. You know, it's funny you say that, Free Range. So our house is on a hill. And we got it like, what's the word? I think it's just landscaped. Because our house was literally a hill that just had trees all over it. Like we cleared the land and then we terraformed it to be like a plateau essentially. So like flat on the top and then like sloping down, which means our driveway is super fucking steep, by the way. I fucking slid on my ass so many times trying to get to the bus in winter. But it was great for sliding down the hill or sledding. Because we had like this is our yard. Okay, I'm going to show you like the backyard. I'm going to draw the backyard for you as if it was like a side view, okay? You would this is like the perfect yard to roll down because the grass is lush and like comfy and soft and nice too. So this is like our backyard. It's like flat up top. That's where we like sit out and the dogs go to the bathroom. The dog, there's only one now. And then it goes down like this, and then there's another like flat area where there's like a shed. And then it goes down like this. And then it's our neighbor's property, which is like not a plateau. It's just flat land because the road becomes flat at that point. And so it's just like the best to slide/sled. When we were young, we would build snow ramps like this. And we would fucking go flying, bro. It was insane. Like we would land in the trees. Oh yeah, in Wisconsin, yards, I don't know, land is so cheap. Like my parents bought the land in 2000 and it literally was like there was no road. It was gravel or like stone or something. Whatever you call an unpaved road, it was that. And it was like entirely woods. It's been so built up now, but it was mostly woods. So like they paid nothing for that property. So we have quite a sizable backyard, but also like majority not usable because it's sloped. Also, no fences in my neighborhood growing up. Moving to LA has been so weird because everyone has a fucking fence. Even in Illinois, everyone had like big, tall privacy fences. I hate big, tall privacy fences. And I hate that all these new build subdivisions with all these fucking cookie cutter houses have those stupid, ugly rectangle yards with just like a fucking patch of grass that's dry and dying. And you can see where they plopped it down. And no shade, no trees, and the fucking 6 foot tall, unpainted wooden privacy fences. Oh, and then you got your fucking air conditioner right next to your patio. So if you go to sit out to like read a book or something, all you hear is so yeah, I don't know who the fuck is buying those houses, but more for you. I will never live in one of those houses. I need to pack this. I say that specifically with the air conditioning because that's how our yard was in our condo or townhome in Austin. Our yard was super tiny and the AC unit was just like right next to the patio. And so anywhere in the yard that you could be, if the AC was on, you couldn't actually sit out there and like be at peace. And even if yours was off, your neighbors would be on. And also it's like 100+ degrees every day in Austin, so you're not turning it off. So yeah. Oh, and then you have fucking peeping Toms for neighbors that think that you do porn because you have a green screen in your room and they look into your room and they're fucking weirdo lesbian Republicans. Did you not hear about that, Vandy? Okay, there's some new people here, so I'm going to tell you a story. I have so many funny little stories that I think happen because I don't know how to set boundaries. But the last place we lived in Austin was townhomes. I've heard, but it's just always shocking. And there was like, you know, maybe 4 feet in between the houses and they were 2 stories. And, you know, we had like weird windows that weren't normal. Like they were just like little slivers in my room. And so I didn't put any blinds in them, but like my neighbors could look through that little sliver. All the normal windows had blinds, but that little sliver in my room, which was right above my desk, they could see through. And they were like 40, 50 years old, Republicans, but also together, like lesbian, living together. I knew that because I became friends with another neighbor who told me that. But anyways, I found out that one of them wasn't drinking anymore, like had stopped drinking, and the other one continued to like drink and smoke, but the other partner didn't like it when she did that. And so she would like wait until she went to bed and do it. And so she was outside smoking a cigarette at night and we had the window open because it was pretty nice at like the temperature was good at that time. And we were waiting on our friends to come over and we heard a knock at the door and she was knocking on the door, apparently very drunk. I didn't notice at first. And she was like, "Can I come in?" And was already inside, like had already stepped inside and ended up staying for like around an hour. And that was when I found out that she had looked into my window and thought that I did porn. Also, her name was also Lisa. And I was like, if this is my future, I'm going to fucking end my life. I was the only one that would talk to her because I felt bad for her because she was really drunk and just like ranting about things in her life. And, you know, I felt pity for her. And then I went to go use the bathroom and she left because literally everyone else was pretending that she wasn't there. I don't know, but she made a bunch of weird comments. She's like, see, I'm still young and hip. And like one of our friends that was there had an afro, like he had black hair, black textured hair. And she made a comment, like she made a reference towards a really old, like a person that none of us knew because it wasn't from our generation. And all of us were like, because she was like, "Oh, you look like," and yeah, I don't know. The whole thing was just awkward. And I was happy that she left and I never saw her after that. Oh, the worst part was that the window was open when she left and everyone loudly like started talking shit about her. And I'm pretty sure she heard because I think she was outside after that smoking a cigarette. And I was like, guys, if you're going to talk shit, can you remember to close the window? If she thought you were doing that, I don't know. Yeah. These Black Mirror episodes just write themselves. I still haven't been able to watch all of the newest season because she was weird though. Like I feel bad for her, but also she was weird, and also like doing that at your big age. Like if she had any social awareness, I don't know if she was just too drunk, but she would have known that like we didn't want her there and people were uncomfortable with her being there. Like we were trying to play a board game. We weren't partying. It was like 7 of us max. And she's like, "Are you guys having a party? Mind if I come in?" So yeah, very happy to not be there. I'm gonna go smoke a little bit of this, and I'll be right back. Okay. Exactly. And also she's a Trump supporter. Not to bring it there, but they tried to go to a rally and they wouldn't let them in because they were lesbian. Sorry, Mila and Connor were outside, so we sparked up conversation. We were talking about dreams. Because I've always wanted to like record some of the dreams that I have and like do something with that. Because some of my dreams are fucking. I love dreaming, and I dream almost every night. I've considered it multiple times, but I just feel like every time I've tried to describe my dreams to people, also like as soon as I wake up, I do begin kind of losing it. Like I can't retain it that well. As soon as I regain full consciousness, like if I'm a little like drowsy, I'm still there. But when I start to regain consciousness, it goes away. And some people say they don't dream when they consume marijuana. That doesn't happen with me. But when I take tolerance breaks, I dream even more vividly. But they're still vivid. The world domination dreams are actually sugars. Does anyone keep a dream journal here? I think if I didn't dream, I wouldn't smoke as much as I do because I love dreaming. I will go back to sleep to go back into a dream sometimes. How often do you write in it, Wave? When I have nightmares, I write them down to bring up in therapy. Do you have them a lot? Dude, I love the new color so much. I write down everything, at least weekly. I want a cute dream. The problem is I'm such a perfectionist because if I want to write down in my dream journal, I actually have to write really fast, because I'm losing it as I'm waking up. But I care about how my writing looks, which is stupid. Like I should just not care. But that's honestly the biggest reason why I haven't started one is because I know that I would have to write fast and it would be sloppy. No, but here's the thing. Typing is just like lame. Once a week, always. Hello, I'm tired, stinky, and hungry, but you look happy, clean, and hungry. No, I ate some yogurt, so I've staved off hunger for now. Dictation. Let me look at dream journals. I actually have, let me see if I can find one. I don't know if I'm going to want to share though, because I always get embarrassed. Like I'll start sharing and then I'll be like, wait, actually, never mind. I could just do a voice. I could do a voice memo and then I could write it down in the dream journal later. That's a good idea. I honestly forget that voice memos are a thing. And then like everyone's happy. This was a picture I took of Mila's hair. I tried to draw on the picture, but apparently you can't do that on the Notes app. So if you look at her baby hairs, I feel like they look like a mustache. And so I was trying to draw like the outline of the mustache to make it more apparent, but then I never was able to do it. And so I never sent it to her. That's one of my notes. You see the mustache? Those baby hairs will go crazy. Yeah, literally Dr. Eggman. Literally Dr. Eggman, I think. Is that who it is? That's a good example. Who's Dr. Robotnik? Eggman is Robotnik. I don't like Sonic, man, okay? I'm not gay like you, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't know they were the same thing. Okay? We're fighting over the same thing. We're fighting over both being right. I don't know what it is with you gay people in Sonic, but keep it to yourself. Okay? Squid thought I was gay. I was in her chat today and she was like, wait, Lisa, you're straight? Which, by the way, I don't remember who outed me, but like, you do not have permission to out my sexuality. Like, you do not know if I want to share that with someone. Like, that's my business to be like, hey, I'm straight. Because we all know in this day and age, you do have to come out as straight. And it's hard. It's really hard, especially when everyone thinks you're gay. It is kind of like reality shattering for some people. And I think it was for Squid as well. So like, the fact that that person just like squashed and shattered Squid's reality of me during her stream, I feel like was just not nice to her. So that's why I'm like, you know, just let me do it. Let me pick a good time and place. What is this? Because that was probably really hard for her. You know? This is why we didn't invite you to Autistic Thanksgiving. See, that's what you think, but I was at Ham's house, so I actually was at Autistic Thanksgiving. This is what Effie wanted me to be like. When Michael said that his brother was getting married, this is what Effie wanted from me. Okay? I hope Effie's here. You can't hear this? Oh my God. Why did it take you fucking 10 business days to say something? Okay. From the top. I'm gonna restart my joke. You know, never mind. Fuck it.
Mom, Dad, can I tell you something?
Is this loud enough?
Of course we are.
Can you hear that?
I'm dating someone.
What's his name?
Her name is Sarah. I'm straight.
Good.
Okay.
What did you just say?
No, let's not. Let's
Carol,
just come.
What did you just say?
I'm
He
straight.
said he's straight. So let's just all breathe through this.
No son of mine
Okay.
will be straight.
Here's the thing. When you're young, you experiment.
You know,
And
yeah,
there's
this is
things
a
that you-
phase.
I love you no matter. Honey.
No, I'm not doing this.
Okay. What do you think of Celine Dion? Are you just done with her?
I don't know.
He doesn't know about Celine Dion anymore. This is tough.
You know, maybe you're just not a bottom.
Yeah, sweetheart. You should just try one time being a top. Tonight, we will all sit on the couch. We'll watch. What should we watch? We'll watch
Hairspray.
Hairspray. We can, as a family, just scroll through Grindr. He's our son.
He's not my son.
He just needs some time.
Mom, Dad, can I tell you something?
Hairspray. I think I've seen that. That's iconic, right? Wait. Have I seen Hairspray? I don't know. Actually. My fucking YouTube recommended is all starting to be fucking Planet Zoo videos now because I have to keep Googling shit. I actually don't think I've seen it. Potential movie night movie, question mark. Okay, let me turn it down. I won't blast your ears this time. The Birdcage? Let's watch this first because I want to see if it rings a bell and then I'll look at Birdcage
It was a
and
time
decide.
of tradition, a time of values, a time
People who are different, their time is coming.
to shake things up.
Not in Baltimore, it isn't.
Hurry up, Penny, we're missing you. Darla. Holly. Noreen. Doreen.
And I'm late.
Oh my god, is that Troy?
Pitching rhythm your way.
Dancing on that show is my dream.
Want to be one of the nicest kids in town?
I can't believe Troy Baker was like like one of the 2000s heartthrobs. As an adult, as a woman, maybe it's because he was a teenager at that point. I don't know how old he was, but I do not see him in that light anymore, for sure.
School tomorrow and come to audition. No one in this house is auditioning for anything.
Mom.
Amber?
Save your personal
Zac
life for the
Efron,
camera,
thank
sweetie.
you.
Oh, shiny.
Go on, get out there and show 'em.
He doesn't look recognizable, honestly, almost.
Our brand new council member, Miss Tracy Turnblad. First the hair, now this.
Tracy certainly has redefined our standards.
For sure.
When you follow your own beat.
We get any more white people in here, this is gonna be a suburb.
The world will follow you.
I think no one used the start of a pretty big adventure.
Yeah, I have not seen this. For sure. I don't understand the plot though. It seems serious, but I'm confused. Oh, it's a musical. That's why I haven't seen it. I should have realized though. I'm okay with musicals. Like I can handle them. Birdcage? Is this like a horror? Oh, is this a gay movie? Oh my god, I've never seen this. Gay movie with the oh my god. Robin Williams. Wow.
Pop, I'm getting married. It's a girl. I met her at school. It's this wonderful. What do you? Are you upset?
But let me tell you why.
Don't use that tone to me.
What tone?
That sarcastic, contemptuous tone that means you know everything because you're a man and I know nothing because I'm a woman.
Why does this sound like Pumbaa?
Oh, you bastard.
Are you crazy? You can't get
No,
married.
you can't,
None of the
Zeus.
question.
We've been sleeping together for a year.
Oh.
It is?
God.
Pumbaa and the genie are having gay sex? Oh, sorry. Timon and the genie? That's even worse.
Been tested.
Oh, Kevin.
Yes, and so have I. Who's his father? His father is in the arts.
You do an eclectic celebration of the dance. You do fussy, fussy, fussy. You do Martha Graham, Martha Graham, Martha Graham. Or Madonna, Madonna, Madonna. But you keep it all inside.
What does the mother do? She's a housewife.
Oh, I could play it straight.
You take your knife
Two families will meet.
and you smear.
Damn, he looks
Men
so
smear.
daddy here. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't like chest hair normally, but on him?
I pulled the knife boldly and with strength.
Yeah, wait, why are both these trailers not making any fucking sense to me?
So and so. How do you feel about that call today? I mean, the Dolphins, 4th and 3 play on their 30-yard line. With
This is
only
what men
34
should be.
seconds to go.
Take notes.
How do you think I feel? Betrayed, bewildered.
Robin Williams.
Perfect. Won't you come in?
Senator Keeley, Mrs. Keeley, come here and give me a hug.
What the fuck is that get up? Hi, Blackberry.
It's like riding a psychotic horse towards
Okay, do you guys want to watch Hairspray or Birdcage? If you had to pick one. Spotify Jam's still going on, I checked. We should do a poll. That's a great idea. Oh, I was gonna look for a dream. Okay, I think I had this dream, honestly, because of... Also, there's a poll in chat. If you don't see it, the pin message is probably blocking it, but you have time. Hairspray or Birdcage? Reading it now, I think this is definitely because I was playing Expedition 33. It's also not, I'm literally going to read it exactly like I wrote it. So it's probably not going to make any sense. I'm just going to read it. Okay. Hi, DV. You're about to read the last dream I wrote down. Okay. 1 minute inside is 1 day outside. Being in this world puts a strain on brain, disease in brain, Parkinson's. Try to cure it. Running away from dad in real world, meets girl, but then dad takes him home forcefully, sees how sad he is, and lets him see her again, but he has to tell her the truth. Magic tech, anything you say will happen. Guy and girl kind of like Spider-Man and Jane. Scene with whales, water walking like Ponyo. Is about to tell her about the disease in her brain when the technology is stolen / misused. Sad because she won't be able to stay anymore, otherwise she'll die. Has to break the news to her. She doesn't receive it well. This world is more whimsical and cartoonish, kind of like Spider-Verse. No mom present. No mom. He was dating another girl, childhood friend. She dumps him, but comes back and is worried about him only to see how happy he is. I wrote gappy. Dog bloodhound used to track him. Girl has little brother. He's super smart and was able to bridge the gap between these worlds with his tech, only him and dad. Girl has little brother vital scene with ice cream that needs to be perfectly recreated, or there's an anomaly that could be tied to her brain deterioration due to inconsistencies between worlds. That's it. Thank you, doctor. Fit check. If you haven't seen my story on Instagram, low-key, let me know if you think my back is looking like kind of buff, because I think my back is looking kind of buff. No, I don't dream in first person. I don't know if that's relevant, but my dreams are never me. My dreams are always like me watching. I never thought about the fact that that might be weird. Maybe I've had like a few first person dreams, but they're never the ones I remember. I don't know. I really don't think I have. Yeah, I'm never the main character. I'm never myself. I'm never the main character. It's always like a world. I had another one recently that was so crazy I couldn't even write it down, but it was like 4 days ago, and I was still thinking about the way it made me feel when I was sitting outside smoking, which is what prompted me to like talk about dreaming in the first place. It was like a very, you know that one scene in you saw my cat on Instagram? Oh my God. Hi, Vibe. Do you want to see her on stream too? Wait, let me finish this thought real quick. Oh, you know that one scene in Demon Slayer where they're killing a demon and they're going through like a bunch of tatami rooms and it's like kind of like mad warp. Let me find it. Like it's a bunch of rooms moving really fast. I don't know if that's true. Demon Slayer tatami rooms. Shit, I don't know if I can find it. It was with the geisha, but maybe they just don't have a clip. Yeah, like that. That was essentially kind of what that dream was like. But there was like tools that were alive that like were kind of drills that were going through this world, like trying to drill you, but not in a sexual way. My thought is finished. I will show you my pussy cat now. For the follow, of course. Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up, Sugar? Can you get up? Oh, it's... Say hi, Sugar. Thank you. Do you have kitty cats of your own? Damn, I'm like high-key out of breath. The weed. It's the weed. Hi, Panther. Hi, Samim. French Bulldog. Cute. Very cute. You know, I pet sit, but I've never been able to pet sit a French Bulldog, which is crazy because they're the most common dog in America. They overtook the golden retriever, I think, like a few years ago. I am not pumped, but I am pooped. For real? Last I checked, it could have been, maybe they could have been toppled, but I don't think so. I feel like they're more popular than ever. You know? Which is crazy because one of my friends has a sibling who is dating someone, which is like kind of relevant. And anyways, the guy, his sibling, was on a walk with his dog, a Belgian Malinois, and they found a French bulldog like in an abandoned area. And they scanned it for a chip, like they posted her all over the place. And like the only people that tried to claim her were people that didn't actually own her. Like they would send images and he would Google reverse image search them and it would be like a picture on the internet, like not a picture they had taken. Because they were just trying to get a French bulldog for free because they're kind of expensive. And no one came forward and claimed her. So now they just like got a French bulldog for free. What's your stance on dog breeders? So I do know surprisingly a lot about dogs. I used to be like very like adopt, don't shop, like strictly that. But then I learned more and right? I think so too. Had him for 3 years now. Oh, my cat I've had for a year. I think there are good breeders out there, and I think there are a lot of bad breeders out there, like a lot. So I think that there's a lot of reasons why someone would want to purchase a purebred dog from a breeder, and I think a lot of those reasons are justified as long as they've done the research and they made sure they were like an ethical breeder. Because you don't want to support, especially with like how many dogs there are that are being bred that people don't want. Like there are so many dogs being put down every single day. But that's why I'm like, I don't think everyone that wants a dog should rescue from a shelter per se. Because some of those dogs can be difficult. Like you don't always know their past. And especially if you're like a first time dog mom or dad or whatever, you just will probably literally be overwhelmed. As someone who pet sits and sees a lot of dogs, there are a lot of people who like their dog completely rules them, almost like it's chaos essentially. Like they had good intentions, but their dog is just a little crazy. You know, like a lot of people have dogs and have not put in the work that they should. Cats, I think, are more forgiving for sure. But yeah, that's essentially my stance on it, especially because I had 2 childhood dogs. I still have one. Knock on wood. But I was young, so I didn't know better. And my dad was the one who found them. Like he found them on Pet Finder or something, like some sort of website where they were advertising dogs, and they were called like piebald dachshunds. And yeah, she came from Missouri, and they put her on a plane to Georgia, and then like had a layover to like Chicago. And so she was a 2-pound puppy, was like in a crate in the bottom of a plane, 2 planes for like a whole day. I don't know if she was medicated. So it like traumatized her, first of all. And like Missouri is the capital of puppy mills. And she came with like fucking shit all in her ears. And she was like, that's weird. I just took her to the vet. And it was like, no, you didn't. So as someone who had a puppy mill, like backyard bred dog, who is definitely, by the way, not 100% a dachshund. Like, let me show you a picture of her. I love her. She is gorgeous, but she is not a dachshund per se. I need to find one of her standing up. She's so itty bitty. She was advertised as a mini dachshund. I begged my dad to let me have her and he wouldn't give her to me. Here's her with her little fluffs. She has little like arm fluffs. I'm so pumped. What am I pumped about? That you're living, brother. Life is beautiful. Relish it. Relish in your life. Have some relish. But also, I officially have invited you to my subathon. It's September 1st. You should please be there. On my mother. It'll be fun. We got a dog from the rescue and we thought she was a dachshund and she turned out to be a Labrador mix with hella genetic issues. How did that go? I see my messages but no pictures. I see you, doctor. She was such a sweet little dog, but we had to put her down. No, it went sad. No. It'll probably be my only subathon of 2025. So, oh, sugar. What's your Frenchie's name, Vibe? Sugar. My mouth is so fucking dry. I need to drink water. Holy shit. Roscoe. I like that name. I look forward to the day that I get a dog. Low-key, me watching this Great Dane has made me want a big dog, which I was not for previously. Like, I kind of want another Piper in a sense because I love her, but there will never be another Piper. Never, I say. Never. Never, sugar. There will never be another Piper. She really doesn't like when I raise my voice. But like, I don't want like a thick big dog. I want like a skinny big dog. Like, not a Great Dane. I don't want a Great Dane. Like it's bougie as hell. So like not exactly this dog, but something like this dog. Like, how royal is that? I also kind of low-key want a collie. I just love their noses. I've seen them in the wild. They're fucking gorgeous. I'm so winning, Jeff. How are you today? Are you winning? But yeah, Great Danes do have a lot of health issues. And they're known as a heartbreak breed, which means they don't live very long. I want to say their average life, get your water, girl. Their average lifespan is like 5 years, I think. Damn, apparently sometimes they can live to the ripe age of 12. Eight to 10 is longer than I thought for sure. They can be 175. I think the dog, so the dog I'm watching right now is like 125 pounds maybe. And now he's at the stage of his, because he's a puppy, so he's still growing. Now he's not growing any taller, but now he's starting to like fill out. And so Eddie estimated that he was going to gain like 30 pounds in just like filling out, I guess, in fullness. Yeah, I had a neighbor whose boxer died of cancer. Golden retrievers are the same thing. Like 60% of them die from cancer. Like they're literally known as the cancer breed, which is for boxers a little concerning because surprisingly, Toph, I guessed every breed that he was except for boxer. Toph is Great Shepherd. Toph is German Shepherd, Great Pyrenees, Australian Cattle Dog, and Boxer. Sugar likes to chew on boxes. And tape. Caucasian Shepherds, yep. There's a lot of big dogs. There was a hi Dolphin. It might have been a Caucasian Shepherd. No. What is that big? No, Turkish Boz, I think. No, Turkish. There was a Turkish Kangal at the shelter. I kid you not. I had never seen a dog that big before. It was a girl, and she was like only 2 years old, and she had given birth to puppies. And I remember I was looking at her at the shelter, and a guy walked up to me and he's like, "Yeah, you don't want that dog. Like, I won't even live on the same block as that dog. That dog will kill you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Uh-huh. Meanwhile, she was so chill. She was just sitting there, chill, not barking at all. Great Pyrenees are pretty, but I don't like their dew claw. Something about dew claws grosses me out. There's so many huskies in shelters. Like, that's kind of gross. And also, sometimes they fucking rip them. Like, it'll get caught in something. They look like those chickens that have feather feet. They look like this. They got chicken feet. I saw an advertisement on the community board at our dog park that said that there was like 4 Kanye Corso dogs for sale, like puppies, for $1,000 each. Which is like I don't feel like any person should own that dog. There have been so many cases of that dog because it's like a protection dog. It's like known to do, guarding and like bite work and like can be formidable. And there's been so many stories of like a family having one and then the dog like kills a child, Huskies are a great breed, but only if you can keep up with them. Those chickens used to scare me. My roommate is scared of birds, and I find that to be absolutely hilarious. I just can't fathom that. I fucking love chickens. I love huskies too, but I would never own one. I get annoyed with Toph barking. Oh my God. Having a husky, like that'd be on me if I had a husky. But I have learned from Toph that I don't like a dog that at least loudly barks. Because that's the thing. If you're like trying to play with Toph at all, you can rile him up really easily, even if you're not trying to. Like if there's any energy in the room, he kind of feeds off it. But he only has one volume. And I think it's the Great Pyrenees in him because Great Pyrenees are guardian livestock dogs, as someone said, and their barks are meant to be really loud so that like the farmer can hear it. And so he literally does not have an inside voice. I've tried to teach him because some dogs you can like literally teach them to be quiet, but he just doesn't get it. I don't even know if it's possible. Like I might be asking something impossible of him. Along that line, knew someone that had a large dog that was great. One day the dog had a mental break and after that day was worse than Cujo. Did they have to put him down? Saw them at the market, asked for them, and my grandma picked up 10 and we had eggs forever. I had 7 chickens? I got so unlucky. I got little baby chickens. So you don't know the sex. Like it's kind of hard to sex baby chickens. You could kill them if you do it wrong. I ended up with almost half boys and half girls. And if you know anything about chickens, you need like one boy to every like 20 chickens, something along those, or sorry, like 20 girls. Because if you have too many boys and like if you have like 4 boys and 4 girls, the boys are going to literally harass the girls to the point that like they'll lose their feathers and it will like actually be detrimental to them. Like they will actually get beat up. If the rooster's an asshole. Some of them aren't, not every rooster. But yeah, I got unlucky with that. So I ended up with a lot of boys and not a lot of girls. So I think I maybe had 5 girls. But even just with 5 chickens that were laying eggs, I had eggs coming out of my fucking ears, bro. I'm so excited to have a house one day because I will have chickens. And if I'm still streaming, you will 100%, like if I'm still doing this, you will 100% get like chicken content. I know you bitches want chicken content. I know you'd eat that up. Because here's the thing, like chickens have so much personality and you would learn so much about chickens and you would learn to love chickens. And they would all have names. Oh my God, and I'll have an incubator. Oh my God, and we can hatch chickens and I can have all these exotic, do you know how many exotic breeds of chicken there are? Do you know how crazy chickens can be? There's an all black chicken. Like literally bones and meat. There's a chicken that can be 4 feet tall. Do you know that? Do you know that? This is real. It's like a dinosaur. Does that scare you? Hi, real dude. Hud Gamora. Hello. I actually love cows. I mean, I love all animals. Chickens are just the easiest to keep. How many subs to get a chicken named after us? That'd be difficult because, like, what if we have a falling out, but then I have a chicken named Vandy? I'm going to have to kill Vandy. I'm going to have to slaughter Vandy and eat them. Thank you, Sussy Hot Pocket, for 14 months. 14 gay months. And by gay, I mean happy and also gay. Vandy nuggets. Yeah, I'll sell them at a discounted rate. Going to start raising chickens and then send people unsolicited rooster pictures. You know what you should do? You should send me unsolicited fertilized chicken eggs. Or are you saying I'm going to do that? Oh my God. I'm going to be 30 years. I'm going to be so old. I'm going to be like 40 years old by the time I have a backyard and chickens, okay? But we're going to do a chicken subathon, okay? A chicken-a-thon, if you will. And we're going to do fertilized chicken egg giveaway where you can get your own Cruel Rice chicken to have and raise and love. Because you'll all be chicken raising age. You'll be at the point in your life where you can all have chickens. And we can all just have chickens together. That would be insane and also so amazing. We are already. I mean, some of you maybe. Hopefully some of you are still around at that point and not dead in the ground. 1,000 ladybugs. Can you send that through the mail? Yes, because yeah, I know a lot about chickens. Yes, you can people literally, I could go on the internet right now and buy fertilized chicken eggs. It's so easy. It is definitely something they do in the mail. It's risky though, because sometimes the people who handle the mail aren't careful with it. So even if you have the packaging, you know, you order a lot because not all of them are gonna not all of them are actually gonna develop. I never pegged you as a chicken lady. A lot of people don't peg me as a lot of things. You know? I feel like I don't look like I smoke weed to the degree that I do. What about the ones that do peg you? I don't know. I have no comment. I decline. You do look like you smoke weed. People have told me that I don't. Am I in denial? You definitely look like you smoke weed. What? What about me looks like... The earrings? It's just a fucking gold leaf. It's a gold leaf. What do you want me to do? No, the earrings of a weed smoker are fucking mushrooms. Let's be honest. Or like literal marijuana leaves. I feel like there are so many people like that. Your whole vibe. No, but like, I'm saying if you just saw me, like if you didn't know me, I feel like I don't dress like a stoner. You know, I don't wear the fucking, what's that fucking ugly shit that all the stoners would wear in high school? It was this specific type of oversized, heavy looking hoodie sweater, drug rug, fucking drug rugs. I would never wear a drug rug. Okay, I'm sorry if that's your vibe. It's not mine, okay? This is what stoners wear. This is what stoners look like. I am not this. You dress kind of like a hippie? Well, yeah, because I love nature. Sorry. Does that make me a stoner? No, it's just a coincidence that I'm both. Yes. No, you're wrong. Simply. I had a vintage one. What happened to it? Did it get stolen? They're dropping hella acid. She's a whimsical the best compliment I've ever received from Mila is that she said I gave like fairy vibes. And she was a fairy. I gave it to my dad and he died and his kids claimed it. Damn. What happened to Return to Sender? You know what I actually really want to help like increase the Faye vibes? I followed the account on Instagram because they do drops. Like I tried to buy it, but they didn't have any. Fuck, but what's the name? Maybe if I scroll, it'll just appear. Fuck. I'm never prepared. Oh my God. It's like an Etsy shop that makes like, here it is. Is this it? That's not it, but it's similar. Like arm cuffs, essentially. I want arm cuffs. Also, elf ears. Enjoy Blackberry. But arm cuffs are easier to achieve. I don't even know. 1 out of 10 experience. Hate it here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you hate it here. You can unsub if you want. Would I rather be an elf or a fairy? Definitely an elf, but I feel like I don't have angular enough features to be like at least what a lot of people imagine an elf to be, you know? Honestly, Blackberry, I think it's just however you're feeling. Fuck that. This is a good community. Thanks. What was I Googling? Oh, armbands. No, but like whimsical. Etsy. Let me go to Etsy. Myconid? Don't tell me I'm pronouncing that one wrong too. You think I'm... What do I look like? Because these drawings... I feel like they're not very cute looking, you know? At least what I'm seeing. This is kind of cute. That's cute. Yeah, that's right. I recycle. This is like what I'm talking about. But better than this. More swirls. Yeah, but like a little bit less than this. This is a little bit too much. The other one was not enough. You know, like somewhere in between these two. That's pretty cool. Too minimalist. Essentially just that's what I need, I feel like, to heighten the... There was something like this for sale at the Ren Fair, and they were asking $600 for it. Not that I can recall, Ben. Yeah, I was so excited to go to the Ren Fair because I was like, wow, I feel like there's gonna be so much there that suits me. Like it's like I was thinking like, oh, it's gonna be a flea market, but even better because it's just gonna be like Ren Fair stuff. I didn't buy anything because the only things I liked were way overpriced. They kind of just run around and climb trees and stuff. They might have blended. It was so busy, honestly. Like you could hardly walk around, which also didn't help my experience because I was hot and claustrophobic. Finger gauntlet rings. And then I like was oh wow. Oh my god. You guys all know what's her face? Nora Fawn, right? Has anyone ever seen her like armor that she puts on? I want an armor set like so bad. Yeah, these are cool. Okay, I'll show you. How am I not logged in? What? Okay, well, I guess I'll just look on my phone. I should be logged in though. She does a lot of cosplays and what have you. It's taking so long to load. She did the horse racing game cosplay as well. Wait, that's not it. Which I thought was cool. This is an older one, but I swore she had another armor set. I think it's this one. She had this custom made. Like, are you kidding? If I had money like her, that's exactly what I would be doing. Like, she's spending her money right. Yeah, this one's much higher quality. Look at how many different fucking options she has. She has not even one, but like fucking 4, I think. She has so many top pieces. So yeah. Obviously pricey. But worth it for the craftsmanship. Are you kidding? And even a sword is like $1,000. Because I was looking for a sword to hang up on the wall. Like, has anyone ever seen people hang swords just decoratively? That's what I was looking for, but I couldn't commit to one. Because I didn't want to buy one at the Ren Fair that was just like a cheap replica that was like not unique. I don't know. I wanna go to an estate sale and just find a real sword and hopefully that'll happen and it won't be like $1,000. No, not Sword Art Online. Sword hanging on wall. With frames. Okay, well, I'm not finding a good image, but essentially just think of, you know, I could do a class. Oh my God, wait. Oh my god. This is gonna be so expensive. There's no way. What do I get with an introduction class? Oh, that's not that bad. Oh. You can only make a bottle opener, a letter opener, a barbecue tool, or okay, what if I want to skip that? I just want to make a sword. Oh, I could do $80 for Open Forge. Chef's knife. Nobody making a sword day one. I know. I know. I'm not delusional, guy. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I wonder if that would be something I could stream. Like I could just set up the camera right here. I'll write it down. I'll look into it. We could do a little leather opener. Letter opener. Do it in backyard. Okay, I'm gonna go to Amazon. Forge. That's totally gonna go well. I feel like that's a recipe for disaster. But I love a little recipe for disaster. Let me add it to my idea list. Nothing could go wrong. Possibly buy a forge. What the fuck? I've never written that down before. I can confidently say that. Or take a class. No, there is. I literally just looked it up, Handy. There is a class. It'd be like $200 something. I feel drawn towards that because I feel like having an instructor would make it interesting. Obviously, I'd have to get their permission to like live stream it or whatever, but shave done. I mean, the first one that came up was Adam's Forge. So that is my guess for what it is. I don't think I've played any Battlefield, so no. Exactly, Ben. So we can shave our streamers. That's what I was like, shave. I'm gonna go hit the bong. I'll be right back. Stay tight. Do the class before committing to buy all the necessary tools. Yeah, like I did with rug. Dude, the rug tufting class that I did, by the way, did I tell you guys this? I never got my rug. She went on vacation and was like, oh, I'll get it to you when I'm back. And yeah, I never got it. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'm such a good person. Why do people do me so dirty? Like, I've not done anything to you. I almost got into an accident yesterday to save a bird because I thought I was going to hit it. And you're not going to give me my rug that I paid money for to take your class? How much dono to shave your head? I think I could do it for $20,000. Like being realistic, I think that's the lowest I would go. But no one here has that kind of money for a shaved head. I'll be right back. I think that's a number that's low enough that it's realistic, but not low enough that anyone would ever give me that kind of money in one sitting. I thought you were going to say like 2,000. No, because someone literally gave me $2,000 a few days ago, so I'm not doing that. Hell no. I want my hair. Thank you very much. 20,000 is the minimum I would be okay with being bald, because guess what? I wouldn't stream again until I had hair, about this much hair. So it'd be a minute. Or at least until I got a good wig. Oh, that guy almost didn't follow. I had to beg him, low key. But like subtly. Did I brush my teeth today? You want to know why there was no VOD? You want to know why? Does that answer your question? Okay, so I put this shirt on because I was showing everyone all the new clothes I got. And I was like, look how funny it is. Haha, strawberries where my nipples are. Yeah, so like the strawberries, they did their job. The white in the bright lighting failed. I don't know if you could tell when I held my hand up underneath it to the camera, but you can like definitely see it's a little bit translucent. You know? If you still can't figure it out, I don't know what to say besides there was more. Join Patreon if you want to see the VOD. Subscribe to my Patreon if you want to see the VOD, actually. I don't have a Patreon. But if I did, I would put it there. Free Rangers keep saying, huh? Okay, are you actually confused? Do I really have to say this? Or are you just trying to get me to say this? Okay. Maybe my mom will know. I'll call her. Please don't say it. I was about to. You got me to that point, Loki. Usually when you're talking to me, you have to state the obvious. Maybe they need it too. Are they of age to be in the stream? Free Rage Bananas, are you of age to be in the stream? That's a great question. Smetty Boo would like to know, as would I. I figured. I was confident that the answer would be yes. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. The other kids are talking about nipples. Honestly, that's, I think, I mean, maybe some people have big areolas, but I think that's the thing that men are missing out on the most. Is most of them, to my knowledge, don't really have like, wait, you don't have any areola, not even like a small one. You don't have any. I don't know if you've ever felt one before, but they're so soft because the skin is different. They're like literally constantly lubricated. Do you have areolas? You do? Wait, let me look at a men's nipple. Man nipple. No, not man nipples hurt. Man nipple. Oh, yeah, you do. Okay. No, I was just thinking of like the really small ones that like they look like they don't have one. Yeah, you do have them. Okay, never mind. You understand areolas. Dudes have them and they range in size, but generally women are the record keepers. The record keepers. I'm just looking at men titties. Men titties. I'm looking at puffy ones right now, Minoc. Why do men have nipples? It says this article. Areola review. How do you feel about the allegations against you? What are the allegations? Inform me of said allegations. Yeah, I mean some men can lactate. Yeah, it's because you're technically in utero, you're always like so women are actually the blueprint, even though like the Bible says that men are, it's actually not that way. It's actually women. So you all start out technically as women. So yeah, the clit becomes the penis. And yeah, you have nipples because girls have nipples. No need to inform. What do you feel? Right now, I feel like we're talking about nipples. And so I'm just thinking about nipples. Yeah, so that's the labia majora. So, you know, like Arby's, we have the meat. Yeah, that's the ball sack. The thing is, I wonder what determines the length of a penis. We've lost the plot. I don't wonder that. Oops. I tried to take a photo, but I took a bad photo. Okay, well, what do you guys think? Judging by my nose, how big do you think my penis would be? It's really hard to do this. Average length, but girthier than most of the population. Yeah, I feel like I would be girthy. Your penis would be amazing. Can someone pin that? Fuck the Spotify jam. Can someone pin Dazaroko's message? That's a great point, Nymph. How many people have asked ChatGPT today? Also, hi gamer. Did you like just join or something? Thank you, Vandy. Free range bananas, I'm about to ban you from saying huh. I'll shit everywhere. I'm certainly not doing look maxing. Did you see that? Did you see this? I never show my side angle. Did you see it? I can't believe I revealed that to you. And my oily nostrils. I've been here for about 5 minutes. Hi. Salutations, gamer. Probably, doctor. I think it's all a hoax, honestly, Vandy. I think it's just like D&D and you roll a dice. You know? Some people have good roll, some people have bad roll. Or, sorry, some people have high roll, some people have low roll. Not necessarily good or bad. You can cancel me. Good, Blackberry. No one fell for the trap. It wouldn't be Ben. I'm confident in that. The creator of Mewing dies in his castle. You can tie a weight to my nose? What's up, Diego? How are you doing? How are you, Diego? How are you, Diego, doing? I hate smoking outside away from you guys. It's so much less enjoyable. And then because I'm just sitting there and I have no one to talk to, I just end up smoking the whole bowl. And then I come back and I'm like, so what's going on? I feel like each time I come back, I come back higher. That's because Precious Sugar is in here and I've been feeling incredibly guilty about the fact that I smoke while she's in here sometimes because I don't have a window to open. The only thing I can open is the doors, which obviously that's not going to work. And it's not good for her. So I've been smoking outside or just not having her in the room. I made progress on work, fun stuff, took a hit. I took a bowl of a hit. Honestly, it was Froggy that was like the final nail in the coffin because people in my stream had mentioned like they'd made comments about it, which I didn't take with any offense at all. Like I appreciated it. If anything, the people were being real with me. But Froggy made a comment about like, we were talking about the fact that Britt and Clicky were like 2 weeks sober from smoking and like they just like missed hitting the bong or something. And then Froggy was talking about like how sometimes he wants to quit because they have to kick the cats out when they're smoking and they want the cats to be in the room with them. Thank you. I'm a little nervous right now because today's day 5, so I went to the gym today. I could take a bath. You know what I'm gonna do after stream? I'm gonna take a fucking bath because I haven't taken a bath in a week, which is unheard of for me. This is like the most this is the worst thing I do in terms of like environmental consciousness. Okay. Besides, okay. On a daily basis, the worst thing I do is I take too many baths. That's bad for the environment, okay? I take a bath a week because like it's literally it's my safe zone. This is my backstory, okay? Listen up, sit down, listen. I had no locks in my house growing up. A year, 3 or 4 years since permanently moving out of my parents' house, okay? I still am amazed by the fact that like my privacy has never been invaded. Living at home, it was always invaded. And so the only time I could guarantee no one would like do that is when I was in the bathroom because I was like, I'm naked. You can't come in. Haha. So yeah, I love baths. It's technically not good for like cats are really sensitive to things like candles and incense and smoking. Like your cat will be fine, but there is a risk that they could potentially develop asthma. I shower like every day that I go to the gym, I shower for sure. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, but like Mila's cat, Fito, he was in the house like a week or two ago, and all of a sudden I think he was having an asthma attack. And Mila told me the other day that he's had more. And I think that is from, that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is what he was doing. Like they look like they're choking almost, but it's just that they can't breathe. So yeah, they are choking maybe. So it can happen. I don't know if cats are born with it. Like, I don't know if he's just predisposed to it or something. She hasn't taken him to the vet yet, but I was like high-key proud of myself for recognizing that I'm pretty sure it's asthma. I'm like she's going to take him to the vet and they're going to find out if it is or not, I think, but that is my guess. I also read seizures. What do you mean you read seizures? Like you can tell when they're happening? No, that was not Vandy. Sugar was 24 hours not eating, pretty lethargic. Took her to the vet. She started panting and shit liquid all over herself, which is why her tail is shaved and her butt is still stained. And I don't know if she's just like going to be like that until I give her a bath because it's been like a month at least and it hasn't gone away. And yeah, like maybe having seizures. I don't know. It was just an add-on. Oh, okay. Got it. But none of that. No like asthma attack kind of thing. I just don't want to bathe her because I know that she's not going to enjoy it. And it's like, it's right where her butthole is. Like it's butthole territory, all of it. Like I'm literally just gonna have to rub her butthole area. Like a baby. Like when you rub a baby with a wipe. Good thinking, real dude. How else do you clean a butthole? I was just painting a picture for you, sorry. I think it turned out to be unusually thin nostrils. Damar! Oh. Sorry, Dahmer. I was thinking of you the other day. There was something that made me think of you, and I was wondering where you were, but I can't remember what it was. I'll let you know if it comes to mind. Everyone say hi to equine vet Amir Dahmer. When my kitty was a kitty, I had to clean her butt about once a week for a few months. If you foster like really, really young kittens, you have to manually express them. And I got a pet sitting request one time for a dog that needed to be manually expressed. I almost did it, but I was like, you know what? That's too much for me right now. Yeah, I did. I didn't want to say no because I did kind of advertise that like I was a catch-all. What do you call it? Jack of all trades, or like willing to learn anything, blah, blah, blah. Anyone in chat own a horse? Talk to that guy. Do you know Katie Van Slyke? Are you on like TikTok at all? Social media? It'd be crazy if you know. Yeah, literally master of none. Some dogs, especially smaller ones, you have to get their anal glands expressed. And that was the worst thing about my dogs is, especially the smaller one, sometimes her anal glands would just secrete and it would smell like a skunk. Honestly, I think that's ideal, CJ. That's what I should be doing. I'm the same way. It's a curse and a blessing. I wish I had explored other hobbies sometimes than like just video games. Like so many people in my life are like such good artists, and it's not too late for me. Like you can learn to do anything at any point in time. But everyone like grabbed a piece of paper the other day when we were hanging out and like started doodling, and I was like, I just wasn't able to do it. I did my best. Yeah, just 10,000 hours and you can become a master at anything. Yeah, I can do digital art. Traditional art, I just have... I want to do paint. I want to paint again. I still have some blank canvases. Do you have any you're proud to like share, CJ? Oh, it sucks so bad. I'm sorry. No, but it's just like video games are so amazing. And even though I want to explore other hobbies such as like reading and painting and like, oh my God, I would love to cosplay, but like that either means like 500 hours making a cosplay. That's probably exaggeration. Or you're rich and you commission like Nora Fawn. That's why I love Nora Fawn so much, is because she has money from being like a content creator. And I think she does OnlyFans. And so she just pays people to make her really high quality cosplays. Low budget cosplay slap. But yeah, even though I want to do those other things, I always just get sucked into video games, especially now that it's like my job, you know? Hi, Trace. My friends are actually out at a con right now. They spent weeks getting their stuff ready. They are so creative, but there's times they'd get drained. I would be down to do like a low budget cosplay of someone that I feel like I resemble. Like I could not handle a low budget wig. I have had wigs on my head before and I cannot handle them for like more than 2 fucking minutes, let alone wearing that all day in like a hot place, a hot fucking stinky ass like convention. Fiona. I wouldn't want to be Fiona. It would also have to be someone that like I'd want to be. No offense to Fiona. Don't tell her I said that. But you know, maybe isn't Shrek 5 coming out soon? I forget Zendaya is in it. And like what happened to their other children? I assume they're going to be in there. They just like weren't in the promo. Couple HQ props. What are HQ props? Namari from Delicious in Dungeon. Damn, that would be kind of cool to do. I've never seen Delicious. Wait. No, I was confusing it with what's that weird food anime where like they fucking orgasm? No, I've seen Delicious in Dungeon. I literally lied. This one is so good. Like if you haven't seen this, you really should. Yeah, I call it Dungeon Meshi, which is why I was confused for a second. No, it's an anime. I don't think it's called Food Wars. I've never seen it, but it's really weird. Maybe it's Food Wars? I don't know. That doesn't sound like an anime, though. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Oh, would you guys like to see the progress I made on my zoo thus far? Let me know. And if anyone remembers the name of the anime, I feel like no one here would watch that anime. I don't think anyone here is that weird, but maybe I'm wrong. Weird food orgasm anime. Oh, it is called Food Wars. I literally ignored you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I couldn't watch this shit. Sorry, doctor. You were right. I'm pumped. Are you pumped, Hansi? Are you pumped to see my zoo? Food Wars is great. Are you a fucking Coomer? I bet you love hentai. I've been waiting to start Dandadan. Well, yes. Okay, so this is the update. Not a lot has happened, but I will show you. I added another habitat, which I need to put the roads back. I tried doing something here, but it wasn't working. I added a Lar Gibbon habitat. And so now I have a mommy and a daddy and a baby, and they live happily in this big cage. It's very geometrically satisfying. Thank you. That was my goal. Hi, Petals. Did I show you guys the pygmy hippos? It is a very good game, Hansi. I would say that. There's a lot that's annoying about it though, because I like playing in franchise mode. But a lot of stuff just doesn't work very well. Here, I can go in this camera view. This is the baby. It's just a baby. The building in this game is not easy in the slightest. She chose the MAGA cake. I moved my Bengal tiger into this exhibit because it has more room, so she's happier here. And I'm looking to get her a mate, but they're so expensive right now. And then I have ocelots in here. There's a baby. Just a baby. I'm having a lot of issues with like their enclosure. So that's why all these rocks are here, because technically if they step over here, it's outside of the bounds of their enclosure, even though it's not. And so the game will register it as them being escaped. And then they'll make me pay $1,000 to capture them and put them back in the habitat, and everyone will like run away and I'll get fined. And then in here, I have the fossa. The fossa is coming. I believe I have like 4 in here. No, I have 5. Or 4 in here, but 1 is not in here. Yeah, fossa. They're real. Some people didn't know they were real. I appreciate that. I stacked them down really, really fast. I did not try to make, and they like stick through the other end of the wall, but we're just going to pretend that that's not there. No, it takes a while. Are they in the game actually? No. They're not in the game. There's a lot of animals in the game, but it takes a while to add even just one enclosure. These are all the animals that you can have. I'm not done scrolling. Okay, now I am. Southern tree. Nope, not in there. What does it look like? Oh, it's an animal. I'm fucking dumb. I don't think it's in here though. No, it's not. These are cool though. I think you've shown me these before maybe. They look a lot like bearded dragons, but blue and orange. Kind of like the bears. They're bearded dragons, but more cunty. That's so cool. I think you're living like my dream, Loki. I don't think I'm going to play on stream today. I think I'm going to save that for off stream. Wait, these guys smell like popcorn? They do have blue tongue skanks, yeah. They have a lot. Some of the more interesting ones, I think, are what is not the Bactrian camel. There's another camel that there's only like 2,000 of them in this desert in China. I don't know. I don't know my facts. I don't have my facts straight. The bush dog. They got the carkle. Look at this thing. They had the coyote. Which, the amount of people I encounter in LA that tell me when I like ask what their dog, like, you know, the genetic makeup of their dog, and they include coyote, is insane. They got the dingo. They got the badger. They got the fennec fox. They got a lot of different bears. They got the big giant tortoise. They got the big giant anteater. Also, you know what I fucking discovered? Oh my God, I forgot. I need to show you this. Burrow cameras, bro. I couldn't figure it out, but now I figured it out. Look. Is there anyone in their habit? There we go. So like if there's a baby in here, you can see them because the babies don't come out. And you can tie them to a screen so people can watch. Technically as long as you want. Dromedary? Yes, yes. Yes, I think so. I figured it out, Norm. I did it. They have the seal. I want to make so many water habitats, but they're hard to do. The baboon. They have Highland cattle, which is adorable. The dick. The Maine wolf is literally so gorgeous. Like, she's serving face. They got the kiwi. Obviously the okapi. They got the palace cat. I don't have a honey badger, no. Literally, her... What's that art where it's like... Her legs were too long. They even got the fucking Przewalski's horse, bro. They just have so much. Eventually, I'll have a fucking giraffe. You wait. Sloth bear, look at it. Look at the sloth bear. Spectacled bear. Skunk, we've got chickens. Whatever this fucking thing is. It looks like it does steroids. And this fucking devil. And that's it. But they come out with new DLC all the time. They surprisingly, I mean, it's actually not surprising because they do a really good job of accurately portraying the animals, I feel like, as much as a zoo game can. So they don't release that many at a time. Like in each pack, I don't think it's more than 10 or something. The lemur? Or... Well, a lot of zoos can have an area for kids where it's like a petting zoo. I feel like it's common to have more farm animals there. Here's the fit. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Oh, and if you just got here, I said this earlier at the start of stream, but Saturday's stream is canceled. I'll let everyone know in the Discord, but I'm going to use that day to do subathon planning. And because I'm streaming on Sunday and I have Ben's hotspot, it should hopefully be like a good quality IRL stream. Like our service should be good. So it's not like you're losing a stream. I just have to test it to make sure it works ahead of time. Exactly. That is why I'm taking Saturday off, to make sure it'll work. So you might see me go live at some point on Saturday, but it'll say like test or something. No, it's not a camera. It's a hotspot. Technically, I can use the Samsung, right? If I can, then I think I will, because I like the quality better anyways. But yeah, just good internet. Yeah, better bit rate, not lagging, hopefully. Notify chat for streak purposes. Yeah, I'll give you guys a heads up in the Discord. So if you really care about your streak, I know unfortunately, possibly everyone that cares about their streak is not here at the moment, but if you are here and you care, look out for the announcement. Yeah, just a little bit. Only a little bit. Underwear? No. You can't sell fucking underwear at a flea market. You can't sell underwear anywhere, actually, that's used. At least that I've ever seen. They're still like holding on to a little bit more pigment. I can't tell if the unevenness in pigment is that the pigment needs to go away or the pigment needs to come back. But you can kind of see if I go closer. Like there's more pigment along the edge. So right now, it looks kind of rough, but it's only been 5 days, so. I've not heard of that free range bananas. What? How have you and Keth both heard about it? Am I the only one that hasn't heard about this? Also, I already said it didn't hurt, right? As long as it doesn't stay looking like this, I'm fine. I'm so intrigued. Maybe I should visit that vending machine when I go. Because I want you guys to know, since thanks to the generosity of not only you guys, but also some strangers, my payout is going to be absolutely fucking massive, like double what I normally have. And I'm putting a chunk of it away specifically to go to Japan. And hopefully at that point in time, like a year in the future, I will be able to confidently and successfully do some sorts of IRL streams while I'm there. And maybe like vlogs as well. Why are you going back to Japan? Underwear vending machines. Precisely. Precisely. And then if I do any sort of content while I'm there, I can have write-offs, which is wonderful. Because it's going to be, the ticket alone is going to be so expensive. That's crazy. How do you even have that set up, Ben? Is it easier than it sounds? They're big. Can someone like give me a link to this? She's going to write off the underwear and there's nothing we can do to stop her. You know, unfortunately, they don't allow you to write off clothing, which is good for them because I would abuse the fuck out of that. Like, not because I just love clothing. I just fucking love clothing. Just change LAX to JP in the URLs I gave you. Yeah, not too hard after the first setup. I can deploy the image anywhere in the world now. He's unstoppable. His takeover is imminent. Do I even want? Is this vending machine like TOS? Like, are they dirty underwear? Is this like a sexual thing? I hate that all the glass in America make you look nerdy. I don't think that's true. An evil Bond villain. No, literally. Like the one that has the cat in their lap that they're petting. And they're like, more ha ha ha. You know? Wow, we're climbing fast in numbers here. I don't think you do, Petals. I sent something a little different to the P.O. box that could be turned into content. I'm scared. Arriving August 26th to September 13th. Wait, and that sounds so wrong. No, it doesn't, like, I'm not scared because I think it's like wrong. I'm just like, what the fuck could it be? You know? Especially because it seems like it's going to take so long to get here. Like, it doesn't seem normal. It's similar to the geode. It's chicken eggs. Guys, we're getting chickens earlier than I was anticipating. Much earlier than I was anticipating. I'm going to need someone to send an incubator to the P.O. box. Stat, Please and thank you very much. Oh, and also like a camera to watch them incubate, okay? Thank you. There's an R in the word surprise. Did I say surprise? Surprise. Surprise. Surprise! Hi, I'm a fucking idiot and I say surprise. Surprise. It's actually surprise. What made me smile today? Minoc gifted 20 subs. Oh, my new gamer subs. My new gamer subs made me smile. I love my gamer subs mug. Thank you so much, T. Yeah. Gamer subs. Is there a bug in my hair? No, genuinely, I do like it. The color especially. Now when I drink my pre-workout, I'm gonna think of Yeb. Is this a problematic caricature? No, I was just acting like a caveman. Because I think it's really funny when people will be like, insert Minecraft noise. Oh, this is just my gamer subs. Use code at checkout. 35. You know, like it's just like they always turn into an advert when it comes to the gamer subs. And so I was just like, I was taking that, but I was making it into like I'm a caveman. I don't know why. It just felt appropriate. Does that make sense or no? I was just being snarky. I didn't really mean it. Yeah. You said it, not me. But also I love to answer snarky rhetorical questions. Especially when I don't know they are. Caveman push product. Exactly. Ooga booga. Oh, yummy, yummy. In my tummy. Game's up. Ooh, cold. Yes. Drink. There's hair on me. That's what I felt. Does anyone else have like a weird sixth sense? Mine is feeling hair anywhere on my body, like loose hair, not hair attached, but like a head hair. Oh, I feel it. When did Lisa become Barbarina? Yeb fans would never shamelessly shill to get more people to use code Yeb at checkout to get 10% off their order. You're right, of course. Of course not. I have that a lot. Like, it takes me, I feel like, twice as long. Barbariana? Oh my God, I don't fucking know anymore. I take twice as long to shower. What the fuck is the difference between, who the fuck is Barb Ariana? Araina? What the Barbariana! I don't know! Barbara Ann. Who is that? Barbara Ann? What? Bob Dylan? What fucking movie? Conan the Barbarian? You were saying barbarian? That's not how you spell barbarian. I'm sorry. You literally did not spell barbarian. You did not spell barbarian. No, you did not. You said Barb Ariana. You literally said Barb Ariana. Barb Ariana. What? That's what that is. That's not barbarian. Oh, wrong thing. That Twitch link took me nowhere. A at the Barbariana. That? Did I do it? With your stupid little made up words? Are you happy now that I pronounced it to your liking? I hope you're happy now. Also, this was like 2 hours ago, but what movie won the poll? We were contemplating whether or not we're watching Hairspray or Bird Box. Birdcage? Bird something. Not Barbarian. This is such a druid-coded response to barbarism. What do you mean? Birdman. When is movie night? Why do you care? Who's asking? The nipple VOD? What? The nipple? No. No. Patreon only. Sub Patreon, yes. Birdcage 1. I don't know when we're watching it. Either tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. One of those 3 days. Isn't that lovely? Or none at all. I love the new Final Destination. A new one came out like just now, just recently. I'm busy those days. Okay, well, I'm gonna need a written absence. Written approval. Hope for part 7. Yeah, the Robin Williams. I've seen neither of these movies, by the way. And I do apologize to make the movie night centered around whether or not I've seen a movie, but that's why I presented those 2 options, because I was like, wow, apparently both these movies are iconic and I've never seen them. Thank you. These actually I forgot I owned. I haven't worn them since I lived at home, probably, maybe even never. Hi, King. I like selecting movies that you haven't seen because then we know you're paying attention. I will pay attention for movies that I've seen before as long as they're good. Okay. The only movie I have not paid attention for was the one we just watched towards the end, because I literally couldn't take it anymore. Like, I had just been sitting there for like what felt like 2 hours almost, just essentially watching something, but without actually watching it. Like I was watching it, but that was as far as it went. Like I was literally just looking at images and being like, wow, this means absolutely nothing to me. I do have a Monstera, yes. And I really need to stake it and like not just have it be wild all over the place, but I'm so lazy. I was alive in the 90s. Slay. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Movie night will be on a day, and that day will end in Y and contain the word day at the very least. Panther could not have said it better. Honestly, could not have said it better myself any day, anytime, anywhere. So what did you learn after you watched that movie? That it sucked? That everyone was right. Monstera staking stream. I could paint a wall white. I could paint a white wall white, and I could have it drying. I could present you that idea and you'd be like, "Oh my god, that'd be a great stream." But you don't actually mean it. You can't. That's a good point. Not all movies are created equal. Paint fume stream. We did watch Megalopolis, and I felt really bad because Pedals literally gifted 20 subs for us to watch that fucking movie. And then it was a disaster. So yeah, this movie night, it's on the house. At least this one. Redeeming factors of the movie. Some cutie patooties. Yeah, I mean, like, at least the actors were cool. It was the only time that I genuinely, like, had to do something else to preoccupy me. Yeah, there's a reason Rocky Horror Picture Show is a classic. This song is beautiful. I don't know if anyone queued it, but Spotify Jam is still up, by the way. I'll say it one last time, but if you need barbarian lore, watch Kung Fury. Kung Fury. It's a short film. You'll be all right. In the Rocky, yeah. I forgot how sexual it was, but I remembered that it was at least a little out there. No, look. Everyone told me it was bad. It's not like I didn't know that going in. No, Rocky Horror Picture Show I did not get bored of. I didn't like Rocky Horror Picture Show. Might have been because my mom's boyfriend, who I disliked, showed it to me when I was about 13. I would say that's insane, but I think I watched it in elementary school. But not because of my weird mom's boyfriend showing it to me. That's weird. No, it was just me and my friend. We rewatched it recently in the Discord, and it was really good. So maybe you should give it another try. I don't know. Sometimes things are worth a revisit. I don't know why all of us watched that movie so young. Velocipaster. Oh my God, guys, a Velocipaster. I know how to say Velociraptor, okay? You've never seen... Oh yeah, you weren't there for movie night. You know one sound I love when people make? Can you hear that? Does the mic pick it? Man. Whatever. Get the fuck out of my fucking bowl. Pronunciation points gained. That was not the ideal way to see the show. So how'd things go with your mom's boyfriend? Did it work out? Everybody was kung fu fighting. All these movies you guys are talking about, I've like never heard of. I went in blind. I was like, this movie, I like this movie. All these well-known actors are and a really good director. And the whole time I'm like, this movie sucks. And my friends just started cackling like a pack of hyenas. Did you like pay to go see that movie? I still need to finish Lord of the Rings. Which honestly, okay, how about this? I have a clear answer for when movie night is. Because Saturday during the day, I'm working on this like Twitch. I'm doing job. I'm working behind the scenes actually on the subathon. And then Josh texted me. I have to respond to him and asked if we could watch the rest of the second movie tomorrow. And so then I'll do that at night. And then Sunday, okay, it's tomorrow. Movie night is tomorrow. Oh no, of course not. That relationship lasted a few. That's crazy. Okay, I don't know you, obviously. We're strangers to each other. And I could be completely wrong about this assumption, but I feel like your mother bringing around a man that she was only dating for a few months to her 13-year-old daughter is like son, I don't know, is crazy. Either way, it's crazy. Thank you for the follow. Like, my mom could be dating a guy for years and I would not even want to meet him. But also, everyone's different. But it's just like a random man. I don't know how they met, but like, that's a random man with a child. Maybe she was there. I don't know. I'm missing a lot of information. High key. Hey, Ben, really spur of the moment thought. Okay. Hi, Sejal. Hi, Sejal. Also, yeah, Rocky Horror Picture. Let's not forget that fact. Okay. We can't potentially set up the IRL thing right now, like while I'm live, right? Because I really want to smoke more, but I really want to take you guys with me. But that would require like phone. Let me get a phone charger. It was a wild childhood. My mom was a wonderful woman, but she had a lot of weird relationships that I was a part of. Not to trauma dump or anything. look, I know you've been here for like 2 seconds and like normally that's frowned upon, but I'm not going to say like go ahead, trauma dump. But like in the right time, in the right place, we relish in it together. You know, we trauma bond, if you will, together collectively as a whole. Dumping and bonding and lots of things in between. I'll be right back though. I need a charger. My phone's almost dead. Okay. Power banks? I don't remember that. Okay, what's step 1? This might I'm going to try to set up my phone so that we can go outside together, but it might be boring and a little tedious to do that. So if you've been like meaning to like get up and do something, now would be a good time. I'm not an IRL stream doctor. I know you're not qualified. I think not many people here are. A wall of text a while ago. Okay. Oh my God, he's barking so loud. Okay. You're gonna lose sound. New connection in IRL Pro? Ah. Can you still hear me? Question mark? You can. Oh, and you can still hear music. Good. Okay. I think just IRL Pro 1. There's like 1, 2, and 3. URL. That's where the input goes, right? So much smaller this time. Connection bonding. Where is that? Stream ID. Am I in the right place? I went to properties. I don't know if I'm in the right place. It's been so long, I forgot how to do this. Is this an app? I can't remember what IRL Pro is. Okay, that requires my Samsung. Because don't they not have it for iPhone? This thing has not charged in a while. Oh yeah, it also doesn't have a SIM. I never got it one. How many subs for you to put our business card in your drawer? 5, I think. It depends on which drawer. I've been hydrating, but thank you anyways, doctor. Way, way long ago. Yes, Panther. I don't know how long this will take. I don't have a weed drawer. We have a weed cabinet. above the fridge because it's such a weird cabinet that like it nothing else makes sense to put there because it's not very easily accessed. I've tried to make business cards for like my pet sitting business if I ever encounter someone organically, and I'd be like, oh, by the way, so I seem like more professional and like more trustworthy. But I always hit a dead end with it. And also I'm like, I don't know if I want to pay money for that. Is that the phone of my people? The one from Panama? Yes. This is the Panama phone. She needs an eSIM and she needs a case. Don't make business cards. Get one of those pop sockets. I don't want a fucking pop socket on my phone. Are you joking? What am I, 18? The S6 question mark? 7, 8? I don't fucking know actually. What if I had a pop socket for a nose? Would we still be friends? I wouldn't see your pop socket, so it would be fine. That's the beautiful thing about Twitch is even if you have a pop socket for a nose, I don't have to know. S23, wow, much higher than I anticipated the number being. Would that be of interest to you as a subathon goal, hosting a server managed by me, of course? No, they are, but they like fucking banned them in America. You can't have a Huawei phone unless you get one yourself overseas or something, and then they don't work with all the providers. I think it depends on if other people in the community are interested, because I myself, and I mean no offense, but I am not like drawn to Minecraft. I've played on servers before with friends and whatnot, and it's not it especially now it's just not really my thing. I've kind of moved past it. But if people in the community wanted to play it, like I probably wouldn't myself play, you know? At least happily. Willingly. Abiotic Factor. Is that a scary game? It sounds kind of scary. You'll see my pop socket nose at TwitchCon. Oh no. Oh God. Survival. We might save this for Saturday. Oh no, that was just the reflection. It's not scary, it's quirky. Oh, like me. You know, people have called me that before. They've called me quirky. And I don't think they mean to offend me, but I'm like, what am I, Miranda Sings or something? In my circles, I use the term doing it in Minecraft to mean illegal things. That's cute. I like that. It's Half-Life. Wait, let me look this up. The name sounds familiar. Oh, this just came out. Not half science, half video game. So it's half survival, half whimsy. Oh no, it's Half-Life base survival with whimsy. I see. I have no idea, Emerald. I don't know if it looks like the game for me, but I've only seen like a few pictures, so who's to say? I just have so many survival games already in my roster, you know, that I feel like I should work through first. With more cheese. What does cheese mean? I feel like it doesn't mean literally cheese. You mean like more substance? More like more food? More things for you to eat up? I don't know. I am in the sun a lot because of where I live. So I could be tan. I think I'm a little tan. I don't know. My shoulders are the tannest because that's where I get like the most sun. But I think I'm a little tan. Like you can see the line there. No, more like jokey or funny. What was that one game that had the voice of fucking Pickle Rick or whatever as like the gun? Did you find that game to be jokey or funny if you played it or heard of it? I'm not trying to get tan. I'm not trying to get old people's skin. It's just, first of all, it's a lot of sunscreen to put on every single time you go outside. And also it's just like, it's tedious, you know? And it's just like you're like, oh, I'm just going to be out in the sun for a few minutes. Like, blah. I put it on my face. It's so easy to put on my face because my face is not that big of an area, but my whole body. Ugh, I got to rub it all in. Ugh. Yeah, and like a lot of them don't feel like, and you have to reapply it too. It felt gimmicky after a few hours. Haven't heard of that one. High on Life is what it's called. It's probably for the best that you haven't heard of it. I don't think it was a good game. I like that you could watch the T-Rex movie. I hadn't heard about that. Are you old shaming? No. We have plenty of senior citizens in our chat room. Like Real Dude, he's 80. He gets the senior discount all the time. Thankfully, I don't burn very easily. Like if I go to the beach and I don't put sunscreen on, yeah, I'm going to burn. But if I'm just like having a normal day, I've never burned. Because I don't sit outside for that long. Wait, can I show you? I think I have a screenshot of a phone case I saw. Like they gave me an ad for it. Beggars can't be choosers, but did I not take a screenshot? Maybe I just favorited it. Yeah, see, you're fine. We got people of all walks of life here. What the fuck was I looking up? Oh, TikTok. No. Was it TikTok? Or was it Instagram? I've been using Instagram more, and I don't know how to feel about that. Oh my God, I forgot I pinned this to show you guys. I pinned it because I didn't want to like it. You guys know about TikTok Shop, right? Most of you? It's insane. Thankfully, all the comments were like ripping into them, but like that's insane. It's like a Chinese shop. That's just insane. People just be making anything. Is someone cutting something? Is someone using tools? What are you doing? Oh. I didn't realize you could guess something. Hello. Connor is using a saw to cut wood. Yes, circuit. The phone turned on, I think. Oh no, sorry, it's at 3%. And Mila has friends over. This is supposed to be a fast charger. I don't know if it was just because it was dead for so long. I'm not that desperate. You know? That's so unacceptable. It is, but what can you do? There are shops that exist all over the internet that sell things that they should not sell for multiple different reasons. But yeah, I'll just go smoke. And once I get this new setup, once I get it set up again, I'll be able to do this easily, you know? So I will be right back. I'm going to have to go socialize. I might be like 2 minutes because there's people out there and I don't want to just be like, I don't want to just not talk to them and just be like, don't talk to me, you know? But cheers from the other side of the door.
Open the door or I'm going to throw rocks through your windows.
Enjoying the stream? Leave a tip.
Was Sugar taking a shit?
Later.
Was she shitting? It doesn't look like she got up at all. Mila's friends want to meet Jack. So when I end stream, I'm gonna take Jack out and let them meet him. Which, honestly, it's about to be what? 9? I feel like 4 hours is adequate, I would say. I don't know if you would agree, but I propose. I hereby ball in your court. No, you'll see me tomorrow, and there'll be movie night tomorrow. Looks like I'm blowing through an entire bottle of Jameson. That's disgusting. Me personally, I could blow through an entire bag of weed before I could do an entire bottle of Jameson. Big shirts. What? Am I just pronouncing everything wrong? You want me to leave? I'll go. I'll fucking go. I'll catch the next fucking train. Tolerance break or what's up, Petals? It depends on what you mean by big shirt, doctor. I feel like that can mean a lot of things. We were having a good time without you. Okay, you can continue having a good time without me. Now I'm glad I got up early, else I would have missed stream. I could blow through both in like 3 hours. Wow. Okay, high tolerance. We picked Birdcage. So hear ye. Tomorrow evening, 5 p.m. PT, stream will commence. And herefore, thereafter, at some point in time during such stream, it will end, and Birdcage will thus begin anew in the rice fields. I decree it to be so. I've also never seen it, so it should be. I've heard that it's good. I've heard good things from free range chicken. Free range. No, it's not chicken. It's free range. Can you say that in English, please? That was all English. Should I get up early? Have you seen Birdcage? Is the question. Free range bananas. That's it. Oh. Well, Petals, I wish you good luck. I wish you well. Allergic? Oh no. If I had a dice, I would roll it. And we would decide based on the number if you got early or not. Got up early. I think I missed the word up in that sentence. I didn't think I could laugh today, but you have provided much joy today, Lisa, from I'm not pronouncing that word to I'm also not pronouncing that word. My day has been made. Good luck and good health to you and to all. Thank you. You know what? I would say I try my best, but honestly, I don't even try to mispronounce my words. It's not on purpose. To my and to your dismay. And to all a good night. I will end stream hereby. I decree that I'm ending stream as soon as I find someone to take my seed. Take my seed. Take it. Hmm. 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 Look, sometimes it's gotta be a little short. You know? We're gonna raid coffee. They are so much fun. You're gonna like them. I promise.
We're not just gonna pretend.
I normally, Circuit, I promise, I normally don't stream this short. It's just that,
And not mug a King Dilbert.
I'm feeling
Hello?
a bit
And
like a
I
social
chat,
butterfly
mug King
that
Dilbert,
wants
don't
to
forget.
fly.
The fucking check mark, bitch.
This is the pain of, this is the plight of my existence, but don't worry, I will be back tomorrow, okay? I will post the VOD as well. I'm here all the time. I'm sorry that I couldn't provide you with more than I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I'm so sorry. Really. Normally I like to butter you up more before I leave. Like I like to guarantee that you'll be back. But now I'm afraid that you haven't warmed up enough to me to guarantee that you'll return. But now Budazawa just gifted you a sub, so now you're more obligated to return. Hopefully you won't need an entire bottle of Jameson to do. Oh, sorry. Jameson! You don't need an entire bottle of Jameson! Okay, I'm gonna go spread my wings. You go spread your legs or whatever you fucking do. Good night. Go say hi. If you don't copy the raid message, I'm gonna ban you from my chat room. Every one of you has a sub, and if you don't have a sub, beg for one right now. Get on your knees and beg for it.